Self. Convenience, cost savings, customer service, that's a win. Flatlands Jessup, your whole world covered.
The right partner makes all the difference. For more than 185 years, we've forged personal relationships with our customers and communities, funding economic development and rallying around the causes that are important to our neighbors. With local bankers you know and trust, businesses and individuals throughout the Carolinas continue to choose United Bank. Proud to support the Pirates. Bankwithunited.com. United Bank. Member FDIC.
The very best bagels in Greenville are at Bagel Man. Bagel Man is open every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner until 8 p.m. If you're a person on the go, place your order ahead of time online at ncbagelman.com. Start your day with a breakfast sandwich or dine in for lunch with a tuna melt, pastrami sandwich, panini, or specialty wrap. And everyone loves Bagel Man's fresh-made desserts and pastries. Bagel Man is where Pirate Nation fuels up for game day or any day. Bagel Man, 1904 Fire Tower Road in Greenville.
Life can be challenging and sometimes it feels like you're just getting by. At LifeSpring Counseling, that's okay. You don't have to do it alone. This is Chris Gill with LifeSpring Counseling, and our caring team is here to support you through the ups and the downs. Whether you're looking for faith-based counseling, traditional therapy, or a blend of both, we'll meet you where you're at and walk with you toward balance, hope, and confidence. Call LifeSpring Counseling today at 999-3477 to set up a consultation or visit us at lifespringcounselingnc.com.
The Hyundai SUV, known as the Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. What makes it an incredible SUV? Could it be the spacious interior that's comfy for the whole crew, or the capability to go off-road? Maybe it's up to 600-plus miles of range. Could it be the driver behind the wheel? Maybe it's all of those things and more. The all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid, so much more than just another SUV. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details. That's 562-314-4603 for more details. Previously on the Rich Eisen Show, I said Jake Browning was going to save the season for the Cincinnati Bengals. Everybody thought it was completely over when Joe Burrow went out for darn near the whole year, right? Mm-hmm. And then I was wrong because Jake Browning continued to lose football games and throw it around to the point where they, in Cincinnati, were like, we got to go get the guy who the Browns started the season with and then benched. We got to get Joe Flacco. And then Flacco went 1-2 with a massive win on Thursday night against the Steelers at home, in which he threw it around like he was 20 again. And then last week, second loss, just stubbing his toe, if you will, against the Jets. Or not just stubbing his toe, but hurting his shoulder with an sprained AC joint. That is a nasty thing. It is an awful thing. It's a painful thing.
Yikes.
So it's possible that the Bengals coming back this week at home against the Cincinnati Bengals, or against the Chicago Bears, it may be Jake Browning time again. Here was Zach Taylor moments ago at the podium.
We'll see what we can potentially get out of him tomorrow. So we'll just work through the week. I think right now it's probably at a 50-50 on what will end up on Sunday.
Does he need the reps at all? Or is this...
I mean, you've seen what he's done.
Sure.
Came in, played on a Thursday, after 3 days of practice. So I think if anybody in this league can get by with minimal reps right now, it's him.
Yeah. So listen, Bears fans, no offense. This is nothing against you. If Jake Browning comes in and makes me right after all, that would be amazing. It's set up. I just didn't say. I said Jake Browning would save the season.
Mm-hmm. And you doubled down on it.
Well, no, I said the season would be just fine after Joe got hurt. Maybe it was the second Joe.
Oh, I mean, okay.
I didn't tell you it's Joe.
That's how I twisted.
I didn't tell you it's Joe. He was gonna help out with. I didn't tell you it's Joe.
Yeah, but you did say Jake though. That was.
I did say Jake, and it turned out to be another Joe. Yeah, but now maybe this Jake after this Joe. Maybe I'll be right. We're gonna keep trying. I'm going down with it. Certainly, if Browning is going to get the start.
I think Matt Ryan would tell you that.
Just got to move on.
Got to move on.
Got to move on. Got to take steps like Giannis.
Right.
So many steps.
Jeez. ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. The annual Progressive Keys to Progress program provides vehicles to deserving veterans, helping our heroes drive their lives forward. Learn more at keystoprogress.com. Fun stuff right there. Dan Lanning, the Oregon head coach, is on tomorrow's program. So is Daniel Jeremiah and the actor Gabriel Luna.
Nice.
Friday's guests scheduled to appear: Shaquille O'Neal and Morgan Freeman.
Whoa.
That's Friday's show. But this Wednesday show, thank you for taking it in. We might sneak in one more phone call before we get out of Dodge.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Rich Eisen here for Sonos, the speakers that bring every game to life in my own house. With studio quality sound, Sonos makes you feel like you're right there in the stadium. Whether you're cheering on your team, binging your favorite show, or listening to the hottest songs, Sonos fills every room with incredible sound. Setup is easy. Just plug in, open the Sonos app, and you're ready to go. Want stadium quality sound at home just like me? Because I love Sonos. You will too. Explore soundbars, speakers, and more at Sonos.com. Sonos. They look as good as they sound.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Fast, reliable, affordable. Most internet services don't give you all three, but U.S. Cellular Home Internet does. A trio in perfect harmony. Fast speeds, a solid network, and just $39.99 a month when bundled with a wireless plan. Built for us. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Let's talk about leveling up your skills and your paycheck. At Pitt Community College, our Business and Workforce Solutions program offers flexible options aligned with local business needs. With supportive instructors who really care about students and short-term training that fits your schedule, you're sure to build connections that open doors. Learn how we can help you at pittcc.edu/workforce.
Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust one-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the Lifetime
powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most, whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160. BAM!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Afternoon, everybody.
We got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett. Hey. And we got left side. Strong side.
I just like football, man.
Man, that was just lackadaisical, man.
It was what now?
Lackadaisical.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we got a new segment on the show now, thanks to Coach Hud.
Tarp stop. Oh, boy.
Son, if I ordered a truck full of dumbasses and not like I was you, I would have gotten my damn money's worth.
That was awesome. You guys are awesome. ECU offense looks awesome. Everything is awesome.
You guys are rocking. The city's awesome. And I love you guys.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome to a Wednesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios. Coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington, 1250, 930, online, PR927FM.com. You can find us on the Pirate Radio app, which is available whether you're an Apple or Android user. You can also find us on Pirate Radio TV on YouTube, where we are dropping content each and every day. And you can find this program, and we'd love to hear from you on this Wednesday. How you feeling about Game 5 of the World Series? Trey Savage on the mound. How you feeling about East Carolina and Temple? How you feeling about other college football action going on this weekend? Big weekend in the American, big weekend for the national landscape as well. How you feeling about your NFL team this time of year? I can't believe the Colts are the best team in the NFL. Good for you, Jamie, but it makes no sense. We'll talk about everything that I just mentioned and a lot more on today's show. We have a packed show for you coming up. We will hear from Cordell Woodland, another trip to the Bone Zone coming up with Jared Watkins. Well, welcome in, Jared. Hey, Jared.
Hey, how's it going, Clip?
It is going great. You talked to Cordell about Keaton Mitchell and the Ravens?
Yeah, I mean, sitting at 2-5, Lamar's coming back. Keaton seems like he's working his way into that offense. Very excited to see what they, and the North, the AFC North stinks. Pittsburgh can't stop anything. Bengals just lost to the worst team of football, the New York Jets, and the Browns are the Browns.
All right.
So there's a road,
very winnable division.
Path to the playoffs, and Cordell said, little spoiler alert, the playoffs start Thursday night.
Hey, Cordell, get in there and punt. All right, who remembers that reference? That
what
commercial?
Kevin Costner movie is that from?
That is Bill Cowher in an old Cordell Stewart commercial back in the day. We've got K-Dub. Ken Watlington will join us inside the Pirate Radio studios. We'll talk about what's going on in the state of North Carolina in college football and a little college basketball as well with Ken Watlington. We've got Donnell Coley who will join us to talk about the big one coming up against the Temple Owls. And we'll get his take on Pirate football. Also, Old Dominion winning their homecoming game against App State. So Donnell finally got another win for his Monarchs. We'll talk college football and more with Donnell Coley. Carter Spivey will join us.
Carter, the former conference pitcher of the year while at ECU. Now with the Guardians organization. You'll hear my chat with him. Ellerby caught up with Justin Hardy and Kahadre Hooker. You will hear that chat as Deuce getting ready to be inducted into the ECU Athletics Hall of Fame.
Big announcement.
And we have a big announcement?
Big announcement.
Okay. Stay tuned for a big announcement.
With Justin Hardy and Condre Hooker.
All right, with Justin Hardy and co. And number 47, our guy Rahjai Harris will preview ECU Temple as well. So we got a lot of football talk coming your way today. Sprinkle in a little baseball and basketball as well. Shirley Rhodes is here. We got intern Carter here. The Jackman, Jackson's here. Chan Man working hard behind the scenes today, wearing his salesman pants. Those are different than his on-air pants.
They look like blue jeans. Look like blue jeans to me. And Lord has mercy, does Chandler have his blue jeans on?
Lord has mercy. We appreciate the Chili Water Chat Gang chiming in here on a Wednesday. Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Jerry says hello. Hey, Jerry.
Hello. Help the bell.
He also says, we are the Chili Water Chat Gang. Lane says, what's up, fellas? Nice lid clip. I'm wearing my Toronto Blue Jays hat today in honor of Trey Savage getting the ball tonight.
It's a nice hat.
It is a nice hat. It really pops.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays, and I like this one. I like the leaf, but the traditional Blue Jays hat also pops. The colors are nice.
The red really complements the blue.
It does, Jarrett.
And the white outline on the leaf.
Chef's kiss. Carter is in the Chili Water Chat Gang and says ECU 49, Temple 46.
Jeez.
Now, we have played some high-scoring games with the Owls these past couple, and I will pull them up momentarily. We talked a lot about the the shootout between KJ Warner and Holton Ahlers years ago at the Link. I don't recall much about ECU's 56-34 win last year.
I remember watching it in here, but yeah, it's tough to really pinpoint what exactly happened.
What happened in that game? We went over some of the
Caden
numbers.
Hauser, I think 4 tutters.
Yeah, Caden Hauser went for and another
5.
one. 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. Evan Simon played in the game last year.
Yeah.
Threw 3 interceptions. He has not thrown one this year.
Yeah.
If you can find an Evan Simon over half an interception prop, hammer it on Saturday.
Yeah, what a gritty guy. I mean, Ryan Wallen talked about it yesterday. Guy doesn't even have a house. He just lives in the facility.
That's just weird behavior.
Yeah.
He's throwing a pick.
Yeah. I think multiple picks.
And you know my name is Simon. Only Shirley gets that reference because we are old. Who plays?
And I love to draw drawings.
Drawings. Who was Simon, Shirley?
I believe that was Mike Myers.
You are correct, ma'am.
Yep.
Mike Myers on Saturday Night Live. Susan says, happy rainy Wednesday. It has been a dreary week. A lot of rain, a lot of gray. Where's the sun?
Oh, it's coming.
Give me back my son.
Give me back my son. If you don't give me back my son, you might as well goose.
You were talking a lot about Kevin Costner before we went on.
Yeah.
Rank Kevin Costner, Mel Gibson, and is Dennis Quaid in that ballpark?
Yeah, Marky Mark in that ballpark.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Marky Mark?
I thought
Wait,
we were
what are
going
we
with,
talking about?
I thought we were going with problematic whites.
Racist?
Well, Kevin Costner's not racist. He's problematic. There's other things that it's like, ugh.
What is he problematic about?
He's just terrible on set.
Just a jerk?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying their acting prowess. And
okay.
No,
all right,
more
all right,
so your fandom of them.
My fandom of them.
Rank them.
Kevin Costner 1. Mel Gibson 2. And then what? The other one was just Dennis Quaid?
I don't like the way you said just Dennis Quaid.
I didn't know if there was other ones.
No.
So I'll go Dennis Quaid 3. I love Dennis Quaid, but man, Jaws 3 is the worst movie of all time. So that really bumps him down.
How long is your interview?
12 minutes.
Should we do it now?
Yeah.
All right. Set it up.
Talked to Cordell Woodland yesterday about Keaton Mitchell and the rest of the NFL.
Joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, Cordell Woodland from 105.7 The Fan in Baltimore, covering the Orioles and the Ravens. Cordell, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So we'll go ahead and get into Keaton Mitchell. Got some action on Sunday in against Chicago. I was kind of wondering why was he inactive for that beginning stretch of the season? Was he dealing with injuries, or was there just not a game day spot for him?
Yeah, I think it really was a numbers game. I mean, the excuse, I guess you could say, that the team continued to give at the time was that he didn't help them on special teams. You know, they had Rasheen Ali, and I want to say Tylan Wallace was the other returner on kick return, and on punt return you got LaJohntay Wester, who they drafted out of Colorado this year. So I guess for them, they felt like it wasn't worth it to have Keaton up, who would essentially, he could be their third running back, I guess, at that time. But considering Ali was already a starter on all the special teams units, they felt like there just wasn't a spot for him. But I think understanding how much of a win, how much they needed that game on Sunday, and wanting to get back to establishing the run and wanting to kind of, give a different look coming out of the bye week, I think that's kind of what prompted them to give Keaton more of an opportunity.
Yeah, well, we did see Keaton get some action against Chicago. 4 carries, 43 yards, around 11 yards per carry, essentially. And John Harbaugh said yesterday that he kind of proved that he was ready for the moment. Do you think this kind of opens the door for Keaton to get some more action on offense or maybe even special teams?
It could. I mean, I thought he had some pretty good returns as a kick returner. I think, obviously, he was efficient offensively with his 4 carries. And I think it does give them a little bit of a different look than what you have with, just Henry back there. And look, I think Justice Hill will still be sprinkled out there. Like, I think Justice Hill is probably still the third down back in my mind right now. He still played a little bit in the Chicago game. But Keaton, I think I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see a few more packages that include Keaton out there with Derrick Henry, because teams are loading the box and Keaton gives them kind of that guy that can hit the edge. And especially with Lamar coming back, I mean, now you're talking about, in the run game at least, defense is having to worry about quite a bit if all 3 of those guys are on the field together. So, yeah, I mean, I think, Sunday he did himself a favor. He didn't hurt his chances of playing more going forward. I think it'll still be sparse. Like, I don't foresee a situation where Keaton Mitchell is getting 8 to 10 carries a game. Yeah. I don't think that'll happen as long as Derrick Henry is upright. But if he shows that he can be efficient, with his limited opportunities, then yeah, no doubt, I think they'll continue to go that way.
You mentioned Lamar coming back. I saw you tweet out a video of him at practice, said he's expected to be back starting on Thursday night against the Dolphins, but it kind of felt like he was expected to start Sunday against the Bears. What happened there, especially with him being listed as a full participant at Friday's practice?
Yeah, that was a real debacle, I call it, from the Ravens. I just don't know how else to explain it. You put him down as a full participant in Friday, and then it turns out, then Saturday comes, and Ian Rappaport's report about him working with the scout team comes out, and then they're forced to kind of change that Friday status, and it's getting them into some trouble with the league. We'll see what the league decides to do. But I don't think that there was ever a true definitive that Lamar was going to play in the Bears. I think the Ravens were really hopeful that he would. And look, John, after that Rams game, post game, I mean, he essentially is saying that in his mind, he did think Lamar would be back in the Bears game. And then the Monday press conference after the Rams game, he's, talking about how optimistic he is that Lamar will be back. And he returned to practice that Wednesday and practiced all week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, albeit in a limited fashion. But yeah, I think that they were hopeful that he could give it a go. Didn't turn out to be the case. Obviously, it was still a must-win game for them against the Bears, and Keaton Mitchell. I mean, and Tyler Huntley filled in really well for Lamar in that game and gave the offense a spark. So I think this is much more closer to a definite that Lamar will be on the field Thursday night against Miami.
Yeah, watching that game Sunday, the thought goes through your mind. It's like, why hasn't Tyler Huntley been the backup the whole time? Like, why do we even need to watch Cooper Rush fill in for Lamar? But either way, team's been banged up all season. Really, nothing's gone their way through these 7 games they've played. How is the team's health going into Miami on Thursday?
Yeah, I mean, at least today they had all 53 on the field, for practice. So that's as good as it gets right there. I mean, you're in the midst of a short week. You're coming off the bye before the game against the Bears. You play that game, and now here you are 2 days later and practicing, and you got all of your guys out there, and you're getting your MVP quarterback back to play a road game on Thursday night. So like you said, they've dealt with injuries to this point. That's been one of their big issues this year as to why they have the record that they have. But no doubt they're in a good spot now with everybody seeming like they're back and healthy.
Yeah, and another reason I think they're in a good spot, just look at the rest of the North. I mean, the Browns, they're always a disaster, but the Bengals losing to the Jets, the Steelers defense, they can't really do anything productive. I mean, sitting at 2-5, I still feel like the Ravens are the best bet to win that division. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to go against them. They don't have much wiggle room. I mean, little to no wiggle room at this point. So they've got to be almost perfect as you finish out this season. And yeah, you're not wrong in anything you said when you lay out the division. But those division games are still going to be tough games to win. They seem like they split with the Cleveland Browns. It feels like every year. Pittsburgh, that's not going to be an easy sweep to beat them both times. And even Cincinnati, no, they don't have a defense, but Joe now has shown the ability to get the ball to their weapons. So they're going to put up points. And this defense for the Ravens, they played better over the last 2 games, but I don't think anybody is looking at this as an elite defense just yet. So those division games will still be tough. And yeah, I mean, you got to take it one game at a time. I think right now, if you're the Ravens, it's good that you got that win against the Bears, because if you didn't win that, Thursday might mean a little less.
Yeah.
But now I think the Ravens playoffs have already started. The playoffs have already started for them. They're kind of in must-win mode. It feels like every game from here on out.
Cordell Woodland joining us. Got the trade deadline next week. Do you expect the Ravens to be active at that deadline? And if so, what do they need to add?
Well, they need to add a pass rusher immediately. They need help getting after the quarterback. That's been a huge struggle for them to this point in the season. I think they'll work the phones, but my gut tells me we won't see a trade. I don't think the Ravens want to give up what it takes to what it's going to take to get one of those pass rushers that are really going to make a difference. They signed Carl Lawson off the streets the other day. I mean, I think that's kind of the route that they ultimately end up deciding to go, unless somebody's just giving away a pass rusher for cheap, which I doubt it. So yeah, I don't see a guy like, there's been a lot of talk about Mark Andrews potentially being moved. At one point, it was a lot of talk about Keaton Mitchell potentially being moved. I don't see either of those happening at this point. I just think it's, for the Ravens, it's all hands on deck in terms of what they have. And I think any additions are probably going to come off the street.
I was watching Pat McAfee right before I got on with you. It's just one of these silly topics, and it was like every coach in the AFC North is on the hot seat. And I guess you could make a case for all 4 of them, but with John Harbaugh, it's like this is obviously the worst season he's probably had in a very long time, if probably his first one with the Ravens. Do you get the feeling that there's even a slight chance that this could be his last year in Baltimore?
I mean, it could be. Yeah. I'm not shutting the door on it. I mean, if this thing goes off the rails, if they don't make the playoffs, I mean, I think I would be shocked if something doesn't happen at that point. If they make the playoffs, and at this point we're looking at them being a wild card team, they're not getting the number 1 seed.
No.
So they get to the playoffs and they lose in the wild card, something could probably happen. I mean, because this was a team that was favored to win the Super Bowl coming in. So anything less, and this was my thought at the start of the year, anything less than a conference championship, pretty much in my mind, something will happen. There will be a change. Has that changed now with the way that the season started with the injuries and stuff? I don't think that it should have, So I think John is coaching for his job right now. If I'm being honest, I do think that. I think they have to make the playoffs. They have to make some sort of run, because if not, changes have to be made at some point. How many times can you continue to go with the same thing? And to the Ravens' credit, I think they've done right by John. John has gotten more than enough opportunities with Lamar, with some great rosters. They've had great regular seasons. They've hosted an AFC championship game, but results matter at some point. And if they don't get the result that they are hoping for, I would not be surprised if something changes.
All right, Cordell, we're up against it, but one last thing. Just what do you think the finish of this season looks like?
Man, I mean, I still give them the benefit of the doubt. The division kind of being a toss-up helps them right now. Yeah. They're only 2 games back of the Steelers, and they still have a lot of division games to be played. Now, health will be a big part of that. The defense is trending in the right direction. Can the offensive line continue to improve? But all in all, I do still think that this is a team that finds a way to make it to the wild card round. Do they win the division? I'm not there yet to where I'm ready to just guarantee that they're going to win the AFC North. But I am cautiously optimistic that they will find a way to make it to the playoffs. And look, if they do, that would mean they're one of the hottest teams in the NFL. So they would be really dangerous if they did make the playoffs at this point.
All right, Cordell, appreciate you joining us. I know it's a busy time for everybody, so I really appreciate you making time for me.
No problem. I appreciate you having me.
All right, there is Cordell Woodland talking Ravens football. Keaton Mitchell getting some action last week.
Yeah, I think he might have opened up the door for more action this Thursday night.
And put him and Lamar in the backfield together.
Yeah.
Got something.
He mentioned something like Derrick Henry, Keaton Mitchell, and Lamar, 3 set in that backfield.
Kind of scary.
Yeah.
Kind of scary. Speaking of scary, Ken Watlington joins us. Hey, Ken.
What's up, y'all?
We'll tell you what's up when we return.
Okay.
Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday, back with you after this time out.
Hi, this is Will Bell, and I'm running for Greenville City Council at large. Let me be clear. My opponent voted for a tax rate that caused the highest tax bills in Greenville's history, hurting families and small businesses. What's even worse, my opponent supported suing a private business to take down the American flag. That is not leadership. That is a disconnect from Greenville values. I believe in lower taxes, personal freedom, and respect for what our flag stands for. It's time for common sense leadership. I'm Will Bell, and I would be honored to earn your vote.
Paid for by the committee to elect Will Bell.
Eastern North Carolina, it's your guy, Rahjai Harris. I train to be the best on the field, but even more, it's about being my best for them. I know my joints won't heal on their own. Arthritis, it's coming, unless I stop it. Prevention beats pain. QC Kinetics use your body's own power to heal, rebuild, and restore. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Don't wait until pain sidelines you from the game of life. QC Kinetics, regenerative medicine, real results. Call now to schedule your free consultation. 252-645-6458.
What's up, Pirate Nation? This your guy, Rahjai Harris, and my spot to fuel up for great food in Greenville is Basil's. Looking for lunch today? Basil's lunch menu features signature pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, and salads starting at just $11. After work, grab a dinner and drink with friends with delicious rotating chefs features and plenty of ice-cold specials at the bar. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant on Fire Tower in Greenville. Basil's, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Warm weather is here and it's time to get back on the boat. And at Stroud's Marine, they're stocked up with over 26,000 pre-owned parts. They got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. And as always, their mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Remember, they're just around the corner. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Fall into savings at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Right now, get 10% off MSRP on the 2025 Ram 1500. That's up to $10,000 in savings. Or drive home the brand new 2026 Ram 1500 with 0% financing for 60 months, plus up to $5,000 in dealer discounts. We also have a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles, all backed by our Used Car Advantage program, including a 3-month, 3,000-mile limited warranty for peace of mind. Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive a little to save a lot.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
This is Alex Harper, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar Medi-Spa for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar Medi-Spa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Now let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
Thank you, Jackson. Intern Carter's here. Ken Wadlington is alive, and I'm not going to say well, but he is here. Hey, Ken.
I'm breathing. Barely.
How we doing?
I'm on the come up. Hopefully, it's been a long couple of weeks. My voice, I guess, still sounds a little weird.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
A little weathered.
Yeah. So I feel like I've aged about 20 years in 2 weeks, but here we are.
So did you have to get some medicine?
Oh, I had all the good stuff, and hopefully it works.
So yeah, you said you couldn't join us last Wednesday, and I told
I couldn't go 15 seconds without coughing. I'm like, that's not going to make for good radio.
And was it you that said Ken was struggling last Friday or something?
It was we were on the sideline of the Tulsa game, and Zach and Bailey were like, "Oh, we might have to find somebody to shoot some football tomorrow night."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Don't look at me."
Yeah, so that was
that was the week before,
the previous Thursday. Yeah, so we knew you were in a mess.
Yeah, but here we are
in a pickle. All right, well, welcome back. Good to see you.
Good to be here. Good to be seen.
What's going on in sports? Let's talk ECU.
All my teams suck.
Okay, well, we know that.
So let's skip over that. Let's talk ECU. Is there someone that might actually win a game this weekend?
Maybe. They played the Temple Owls. Adam has his prediction in. ECU 45, Temple 31. That is the second prediction in this Chili Water Chat game and the second high score. So are we under the assumption now that ECU's defense is just going to give up points like they did against Tulsa?
I'm not under that impression. I mean, look, Temple's been kind of impressive on the offensive end, to say the least, but I think that we show up big time coming off a bye.
Brian Bailey in the show the other night was talking about their quarterback. I can't remember his name, but he's got like 21 touchdowns
Simon.
21 touchdowns to no interceptions on the season. That's hard to do.
They only have one turnover.
Yeah, as a team. Yeah, that's crazy.
I think it was Evan Simon fumbled the ball.
Yeah. That's at this point in the season, like you said, crazy. But
we saw in the beginning of the Washington Chiefs game the other day, just fluke things that can happen that turn into interceptions. Guys getting hit in the face mask and not catching the ball, and I mean, to have accuracy, to not throw an interception, but then also have luck on your side.
Yeah, a lot of luck involved. He threw 3 picks against the Pirates last year, so I think
and hasn't thrown one since probably. So he's due, is what you're saying.
Big time due. And this ECU offense due to get off to a good start, because last time they came off a bye, they scored 0 points in the first half against Tulane, and that concerns me, but hopefully a much better start this time. What does make me feel good, Ken, is the way they play offensively last game.
Yeah, and then you've had some games with ECU where they get off to a hot start, and in the second half they kind of stink it up a little bit. So can you put 4 quarters together offensively? And if you do, I mean, there's no doubt that it's going to end up in a Pirate victory.
And I mean, you hate to compare things, but like the way Tulsa put some points on them last week, I think that bodes well for the Pirates.
Yeah.
Pirates still a 4.5 point favorite?
I believe so.
Another thing you got to think about too, when you go up to Temple to play, they're playing at the Link or whatever it's called, right? Where the Eagles play. Yeah. There won't be 10,000 people there, so you got to kind of build that energy on your own to get going on the road, and probably be a little chillier than. Well, it can't be much chillier than it is here right now. It's kind of miserable out there, but you kind of got to build your own energy because the crowd's not going to be into it.
Up a point, 5.5.
Man, so
total 58.5.
Vegas has been. Seems like a lot of folks have liked the Pirates this year against the number.
Yeah, I mean, what was we didn't cover against
up until the last 2 games.
Yeah, we were
been pretty darn good against the number.
We covered as a favorite.
Yeah.
You know what else kind of threw me off this week? Pirates don't play tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
It's great.
It's a
day game for the first time all year, which is insane.
Again.
It is a normal week. Yeah. For ECU football as they kick off 2:00, and then another normal week for homecoming and Hall of Fame weekend as they take on Charlotte. That'll be a 3:00 kickoff at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium.
Revenge game.
Yes, big time revenge.
I hope it's just sunlight from here on out. I don't want to play another night game.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm good. I wouldn't mind throwing a nooner in there, but I don't think we'll have one of those.
I think Memphis might be noon.
Really?
They've always put like the marquee American matchup this season at noon.
On like what? ESPN
2?
The Deucer?
Yeah.
The Deucer.
If Memphis beats Tulane, I think that's next week, then they will be again top 20 probably.
But the 25, right now. Let's see, they got Rice on Friday night and then Tulane Friday the 7th. So, yeah, win those 2. You're looking at 17, 18.
And I keep going at this here. There are 2 undefeated teams in a conference play. Navy, who is on the road at UTSA as an underdog, or Navy on the road at North Texas as an underdog. Tulane on the road at UTSA as a favorite. Yeah. And I think at least one of those teams drops a game this weekend.
Yeah, probably Navy, right?
Yeah. They have had the easiest schedule of any team so far this season, and they have the 19th hardest schedule going forward.
How do you know that?
I saw it on Twitter.
That is very impressive.
It's called research.
That is called reading something.
Scrolling, and I finally get past the fart jokes, and it's like, oh, there's some information.
But just the fact that you retained it and brought it to the program.
Yeah.
And then quoted it accurately.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you
quoted it accurately was probably the most impressive part, because I got a great memory.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes
what order do these numbers go?
Yeah, sometimes the words don't come out too right.
Ken, state of North Carolina college football.
Yeah.
Anything to discuss?
Tar Heels are due for a win. They've looked better the last 2 weeks.
Who they got?
At Syracuse, Halloween Friday night.
Friday night.
Up in the Dome, whatever they call it now. And, they went toe-to-toe with the top 20 team in Virginia over the weekend. They had a chance to win at Cal 2 Fridays ago. I think they're due. The defense has been a lot better. They haven't packed it in yet. They're due.
It's kind of sad that, you say it'll always be fill in the blank to me. It'll always be the Carrier Dome to me, and even that was like a sponsored dome.
Yeah.
Usually when it's always RFK to me. It's like named after someone or something.
Yeah.
It's always the Carrier Dome to me because I love Carrier products.
It's still RBC Center to me.
I love the Royal Bank of Canada. Just look at my hat.
Do you guys remember what Lenovo Center was called originally before it had a sponsored name?
What's that?
Something sports entertainment.
It was the ESA, the Entertainment and Sports Arena.
Vince McMahon's entertainment sports entertainment arena.
There you go.
Another big time matchup in the state of North Carolina. Georgia Tech coming to Raleigh. Saturday night.
Upset alert.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people say this is probably one that Dave Dorn wins.
Well, anytime Georgia Tech plays, you put them
just when you think you got Dorn on the way out of town.
Yeah,
he beats the top 10 team.
Any Georgia Tech game is an upset alert because they
live on the edge like Aerosmith.
They do. They're the Steven Tyler of college football. But yeah, I do think State is due for one of those. Yeah. So why not? And I still think Doran is gone at the end of this year.
Yeah, we talked about it with Mully yesterday. I think conversations already been had. Hey, mutually parting ways, quote unquote, at the end of the season. From what Dave Dorn has said this week,
it's not about wins and losses. It's about
I'm a good father, I'm a good husband.
Yeah, it's
about the student athletes.
I'm getting fire talk.
Hang on,
Ken. You know that Doran and State have had their way with North Carolina
3 in a row, 4 in a row.
I think it goes out with him smoking a cigar after another win over UNC, and then you get kind of the old parting of ways, like both sides.
And if he does lose that game, the ways will part, I think. Yeah. I mean,
if he loses,
you guys are probably right. It's probably already kind of predetermined. Hey, this is going to happen. But if you lose that game the way Carolina's been to start this season, see you.
No doubt on that one.
Although Carolina could win out, it's not going to happen, but they could.
Oh, are we playing the could game now?
The could.
What else could happen?
They got a good chance to win at Syracuse. They come home to play Stanford. Big time ACC battle. Mm-hmm. Then you got Wake, which is a tough game, and then you got Duke and State. Duke's obviously a tough game, but that's in Chapel Hill. And then State, you round out the season with State and Raleigh. What's the mindset of the Wolfpack going to be then?
Stanford's interesting. They don't have a head coach for next year.
They have an interim,
and why would he do that?
Oh, Terry!
Why would Chandler send me that right now while I'm live on the air? Is he here? Is Chandler here?
No. Oh, maybe.
Chandler sends me Terry McLaurin is out this week. First of all, I already know that. Secondly, I'm live on the air. Why interrupt the show with that? And you can say clip. Why have your cell phone? Because of breaking news, because of important things that we need to know. This is not important. I didn't.
It's just like him
know that
kind of jab at
it. Just puts me in a bad mood and takes away. I was doing all right.
Yeah, you're focused in.
Well, I don't even know what I was talking about now. NC State or something, North Carolina, Stanford. Like they will not have their pick of the litter when it comes to a head coach.
I mean, I'd just keep Frank Reich for another year, honestly.
Andrew Luck is making the decision there, from what I understand.
As he rides his bike to the office every day.
Here's my coaching decision. Now Chandler says sorry. Chandler, just keep texting me. That'll be the show the rest of the way.
Sorry that McLaurin's out, or sorry that he told you that McLaurin's out on live radio?
I don't know. Just sorry that he's a big-headed, dumb idiot.
Love you, Chandler.
Was that too much?
That was a bit much.
Love you too, Chandler.
I mean, big-headed, okay. Dumb,
okay.
All right,
idiot, okay. But all together?
You can't have the three all together.
Yeah, that's tough.
Ken. Brian Kelly gone.
He gone.
Who's next on your chopping block? We talked about Dave Doran.
That's a good question. Shane Beamer?
No.
I don't think they should fire him, but
maybe he leaves anyway?
Yeah.
Their problem is it's not Shane Beamer's fault that the AP had them ranked so high before the year started. Yeah. They should have never been there. We talked to, hey, I get a lot of things wrong here. At least I got that right, but I don't even feel like that was a great call. Like, that was easy to see that they were not going to finish top 15. Anyway.
Does he get out why the getting's good?
And go to
Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Obviously, grew up there.
This could be a Josh.
The family name is part of the legacy of Virginia Tech.
This could be a Josh Pastner situation where I was like, Memphis needs to fire Josh Pastner. And instead, he goes and takes a job at Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Then they eventually fire him.
But does Virginia Tech see all the names that are out there? It's like, do we take Beamer, obviously a known name, or do we go after a Franklin or
if
a
you're
Kelly?
Virginia Tech and you can get Beamer, you do it like that, because that is their brand has dropped so much.
Yeah.
They have not found a guy since Frank Beamer that would really reignite the fan base. Sure. I feel like.
And they've, it's well known the last couple of months that they're going to start pumping some money into this thing and try to get it back to where they were maybe 15, 20 years ago. And what better way to do that than with someone on the sideline named Beamer?
If I'm Virginia Tech, I'm hoping that South Carolina keeps losing. And if I'm Shane Beamer, I don't know. Some coaches like that pressure. Some coaches like, what would the money difference be, I wonder, Ken, from VT to South Carolina? But I feel like, boy, it's crazy to say you'd have less pressure coaching at where your daddy built the damn place, but like less pressure than the SEC.
You'd have less pressure to start off with for sure, because there'd be that honeymoon
first
phase.
Year or two.
But then if the results don't eventually show up, then the pressure probably really ratchets up.
Jared, you made a good point that the American could get picked off here this coaching cycle.
I mean, I think
Summerall.
I think if you're a college football program, you'd be an idiot, a big-headed dumb idiot, to not go after Summerall, Silverfield, Golish. I mean, those are three of the highest performing teams, not only in the conference, but hell, they've all been ranked at some point, I feel like.
Yeah. How about, I can't think of his name, the old defense coordinator, head coach at Navy now. Somebody needs to do a Paul Johnson move and take the Navy coach and run the option at a Power 4 school.
Yeah. I mean, I think you look
Nebraska,
at
do it. You fire Matt Rule.
Jeff Monken, I think Army's coach. Go look at him.
Yeah. I'm not going to do that. They're going to bring in some city slicker.
Yeah.
Some Dave Canales looking hot boy.
But I mean, I think you just have a lot of stupid fans that just hear this coach is from the American. And it's like, we want the big name. And it's like, okay.
Give me an SEC coordinator. Give me John Thompson.
Yeah.
That worked out.
Yeah, it worked out great.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back more with Ken Wadlington here inside the Pirate Radio studios. Conley will be playing Rose on Friday.
Correct.
Not Thursday.
Not Thursday.
But Friday. That was a weird deal. And was that public? Like,
I heard Bailey talk about it earlier today. Like, they were, they weren't, now they are, now they aren't. So like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah. But they're playing Friday.
Playing Friday. Big ball game. We'll take a break, come back, have more with K-Dub after this timeout.
Pirate fans, it's all hands on deck for East Carolina basketball. The women open the season November 3rd, while the men tip off November 4th. Get your women's season tickets today for as low as $45, while men's season tickets are as low as $125. You can make a difference for Pirate Hoops this fall. Get your season tickets and let's pack Williams Arena at Minges Coliseum this season. Call 1-800-DIAL-ECU or go to ECUPirates.com.
Fall is hands down the best time to be at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. We've got live music, trivia, singo, karaoke, and more to keep your nights lively. Plus, game days are back and better than ever with home and away tailgate parties as we cheer on the Pirates all season long. Make NFL Sunday your new Sunday fun day with brunch at 10 a.m., games all day, and doors open until 9. We're extending our hours on Fridays and Saturdays, now open until 11 with live music from 8 to 11, including monthly full band shows. Stay connected on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Fish Street Hardware and come see what all the buzz is about this fall at Hardware.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
Looking for adventure without breaking the bank? This October, drive into fall in a brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium from Capital Subaru of Greenville. Right now, lease it for just $249 a month for 36 months. That's only $8 a day. The Crosstrek is built for the Carolinas, rugged, reliable, and ready to roll. Only at Capital Subaru of Greenville off of Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. An official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs, registration fees, or $6.99 dealer administration fee. See dealer for details. Offer expires November 3rd, 2025.
Big game season is here, but we're not just talking about Pirate football. Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast cannons in the stands and the fields. You know what I mean. Stay tuned in weekly as we shoot through fall with the best prices and selection around. Plus, special package deals like the exclusive Bagara B14 Hunter FSP Wilderness Scope combo, including a Leopold VX Freedom 4 to 12 by 50 Hunt Plex, all for only $11.99. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Jacob Jiggins Cowart, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
Let's face it, life can feel like fourth and long with no timeouts left. But at LifeSpring Counseling, you don't have to take on the blitz alone. Our team is here to help you call the right plays, whether you want a faith-based game plan, a traditional approach, or a mix of both. We'll help you regain balance, rebuild confidence, and keep moving the chains. Because even when life throws a flag, you can bounce back stronger. LifeSpring Counseling. Let's get back in the game of life.
Do you have any real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about this current real estate market? Do you need a property manager for all your rental houses? This is proud ECU alum Scott Harris with Harris Real Estate Group, and I would love to help answer every question you have and show you a real estate experience that will be memorable and enjoyable. Every step of the way, I'm here to make your dreams a stress-free reality. Call me today at 347-1857. That's 347-1857. Go Pirates!
What's going on, y'all? This is your man, Petey Pablo, and right now you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. Raise up!
Listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. SCI Technologies has recently merged with High Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. They have the most cost-effective solutions for your home or business's security and life safety needs. Call SCI Technologies today at 321-7006. Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now, let's take it back in for the wrap-up of Hour 1. Here's Clip.
All right. Next time we talk to Ken Wadlington, college basketball will have tipped off their season. You got any, big opening night matchups? I haven't looked ahead. Let's look ahead.
Duke somebody?
Duke somebody.
Texas? In Charlotte? Is that a thing? Am I making this up?
Ken is... has question marks at the end of every...
Florida, Arizona.
All right, so next Monday, we got Florida, Arizona.
That's pretty good.
Hall of Fame series in Vegas. And I'm assuming there is a nightcap there in Vegas as well. Campbell at Wisconsin.
Oakland at Michigan.
Mount Olive at UNCW. That's a big
Villanova, BYU.
Villanova, BYU, the other one. BYU... Who's their athletics director? They are top 10 in college basketball and college football.
Well, they got that big fella. Wasn't he number one recruiting country?
Yeah, AJ
Devonsta.
Yeah. I can't say his name.
Mormon.
I mean, he's got to be if he's there, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. And then the following night, Ken, you've got Texas and Duke.
Okay.
In Charlotte.
Okay. At least I had the teams and the location right, but not the
8:45. I'll be able to catch the tail end of that game
at the Dick Vitale Invitational. See if there's any other like top 10 versus top 10 matchups next week.
Then Friday next week, you got Kansas at North Carolina. That's a pretty cool way
Big
to
one.
Start off the season.
7 o'clock ESPN next Friday. You are correct, sir.
It'll be the first trip for the Jayhawks to Chapel Hill since the 50s.
Really?
That is kind of crazy.
Yeah. They've played a lot over the years, but always in the NCAA tournament or
neutral site,
or Maui or one of those things.
Yeah.
So last year when Carolina went out there, I think was the first time they went to Allen Fieldhouse since the 60s or something like that. So
is that one of those things where like you don't want to play? Like Cliff Godwin hates playing against his buddies.
Yeah.
He'd rather play against people he don't like or people he doesn't doesn't have a relationship with.
Yeah.
But like Dean and Roy never scheduled each other because they didn't want to play against each other. I know they met in the Final Four.
Met in the Final Four. Dean Smith got ejected.
Yeah.
Crazy, 1991. But yeah, they just really haven't played as a scheduled game in the regular season in a long time until last year. And I guess it's just a home and home, and that's that.
UNCW, you said Ken Arndt has 2 starters.
Yeah, 2 of our big-time shooters are on the shelf with lower body injuries, which including C.J. Luster. Hopefully he gets back soon, but he's, kind of been highlighted as one of the top 10 three-point shooters in the nation for the year. I saw ESPN's preseason kind of prognostications today had UNCW as the mid-major to watch. I don't think they know about the injuries yet, so I'm already making excuses. We don't start till Monday.
So, man, Kansas goes to Chapel Hill and Raleigh.
Yeah, they do.
That's fun.
For who?
It's
Oh, okay. No, I'm saying who's it fun for?
Kansas.
Oh, I mean, yeah, just to watch.
Just to make a trip.
Come to North Carolina.
I mean, NC State's
North
interesting
Carolina's a beautiful state.
Yeah, it's the greatest state in the country.
Mountains,
beach, flatlands.
Yeah.
Last season, Carolina State and UNCW all played games at Allen Fieldhouse. This year,
is that fun?
They come back to play everybody but UNCW.
And ECU. But I hear what you're saying.
Yes.
But,
So it was not a home and home with the
they're not
Seahawks.
making the return trip to the beach.
It lists Duke as the home team, but that's in the Garden.
Yeah.
So you were wrong.
What? They go to Chapel Hill and they go to Raleigh, but they play
10-4.
Duke and it lists Duke as the home team, but it's at the Garden.
10-4. I'm going to do some reporting here. Are you shaking your head at me?
No, I'm shaking my head at what you're about to report.
There was a picture posted on Facebook of a family that went to the ECU basketball banquet, and there's a picture of a young man with Trevi LeBeau, and maybe he's going as an injured guy for Halloween or something, but he is on crutches and in a boot. What's that all about, Jared?
Man, I hate that I leaned back. Dang it. I was gonna say that. I don't know, man, but Trevi's a big piece of this team, so hopefully he's not out for too long. Hopefully he doesn't miss any time. Maybe it's just a little, precaution.
Tell you what, though.
Jay
Shane looks ready to ball. He looks like he's in the greatest shape of his life.
Yeah.
November 18th, ECU at UNCW.
Yeah, I'll see you there. I don't like it, Ken. Seahawks minus 10.5.
Good Lord, no. Come on. What?
He didn't just hear him break down the injuries?
We barely snuck out on against Francis Marion on Sunday.
That's the scrimmage. Scrimmages don't matter.
Well,
I just think y'all might be the tougher team.
Well, it might be a tougher team. That sounded just like him.
Might be the tougher team.
God bless the KOC.
Hey, you got a tougher team in there, Dirt?
Play.
Jackson, what's
It's
your
in
name?
there.
What's your name? You can find a tougher team.
Might be page 1.
When's that guy leaving? Get him out of there.
Hopefully not soon. But
where is Kevin Keats?
Enjoying that buyout.
ACC Network?
I haven't heard if he's doing anything, officially. I saw on his Twitter, X, whatever we call it, he's been visiting a bunch of teams' practices and kind of giving his scouting report to people. But as far as officially being on the roster as a member of the media, I haven't heard that.
I thought we were the tougher team.
Thank you.
Only took 8 minutes.
Heck yeah.
J-Bone, Kenny says, J-Bone, that's a bad A hoodie.
Thank you. Shout out to Ellerby. He gave it to me this morning. I ran by the house. Got it smelling right.
How'd you go about doing that?
Sprayed some linen spray on it, then threw it in the dryer with a handful of dryer sheets.
Is that named after John Lennon?
No.
Okay.
Imagine.
This linen spray keeps its top.
Dude.
What, too soon?
I mean, just you coming up with that shows the kind of person you truly are.
That I think we should be able to joke about everything. That I believe in freedom of speech.
Yes,
that's the kind of person I am,
and that's why I appreciate you. Jamie says, I've read a couple of articles saying UNCW b-ball is going to be really good. Those articles were on WNCT Channel 9, written by Ken Watlington.
I mean,
I've read some articles.
Well, you know.
Hey, find me an article that says ECU is going to be good, and I will read it, report it, and
Oh, you haven't been to pr927.com and read the article by J-Bone
J-Bone Watkins? And what is the website again?
pr927fm.com.
Okay. I think you left out a couple things on that first website.
I was rushing. I was trying to get the punchline. My bad.
All right. Anything else with Ken Watlington today? I've had multiple people tell me Terry McLaurin's out. Thank you, guys. I follow sports news. I don't need people to tell me that.
Do we know the status of RG4?
He practiced.
What did you think of Jaden's mama tweeting out?
You lost me.
Well, I've got a lot of thoughts on Jaden's mama. What did you think? Did you see where she tweeted out, stop putting RG3's name on my son? It's bad mojo. Like, just to come out and say that, I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like a cornball, so I mean.
Well, it has nothing to do with that. I think Jaden has a much better mindset than RG3.
I don't think we knew year 2 of RG3 in Washington and he was a cornball. We thought he was a savior, just like we thought Jaden's a savior.
He had cornball tendencies. Jaden's just like living the dream, getting paid a lot of money,
a lot of money
to be in a high power position in football, and is all smiles. Sometimes I wish he'd frown a little more.
I look forward to Marcus Mariota throwing one off Debo's face mask for an interception this week.
Yeah.
Love that. That was fun.
I mean, 4th and 1, like you're in field goal range, and he just airs it out the back of the end zone. Didn't even try to hit anybody.
That touchdown pass to Terry was incredible.
That was sick. That was tight.
We won't be seeing that this week.
No, we won't. I don't know if you heard. Terry McLaurin's out.
Thank you, Ken. Okay. Ken, glad to have you back.
Good to be back.
Glad to have you up and at 'em. All right, we'll talk to you next week. We'll take a break coming up. Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live. Donnell Coley joins us, back with you after this timeout.
I'm Nick White, and I approve this message.
Nick White believes Greenville's future is bright, but City Council is distracted by sending $400,000 out of state for a human resources study, distracted by fringe issues while hiking property taxes, and distracted by our nation's flag burning $30,000 trying to bring it down. Our priorities are simple. Fix the roads, recruit industry, pick up the trash, and when disaster strikes, respond fast. Show up for Nick White in District 4, paid for by the Committee to Elect Nick White.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
Your first stop for shopping is at Shimmer Boutique. If you need a gift idea or some shopping therapy for yourself, stop by today because new arrivals are here from all of your favorite brands like Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shop now at Shimmer Boutique online and receive free shipping on all orders over $100. And don't forget, Shimmer is home of the popular Pirate Radio camo hoodie and hat collections. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates!
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust, 1-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids. Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, showcasing world-class entertainment and delivering exceptional experiences for every guest. Visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com for more information.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
Hi, this is Will Bell, and I'm running for Greenville City Council at large. Let me be clear. My opponent voted for a tax rate that caused the highest tax bills in Greenville's history, hurting families and small businesses. What's even worse, my opponent supported suing a private business to take down the American flag. That is not leadership. That is a disconnect from Greenville values. I believe in lower taxes, personal freedom, and respect for what our flag stands for. It's time for common sense leadership. I'm Will Bell, and I would be honored to earn your vote.
Paid for by the committee to elect Will Bell.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine has been caring for Pirate Nation and the student athletes at East Carolina University for more than 35 years and are the official team physicians for ECU. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center provides a variety of general and specialized operative and non-operative orthopedic services to meet the needs of the patients in Eastern North Carolina. For more information, call 757-2663 or visit orthoeast.com. Now, let's take it back in for the start of Hour 2. Here's Clip.
We welcome in Donnell Coley, Daily Reflector, joining us. What's up, DC?
What up? What up? What's up, guys?
I almost texted you Saturday, but I'll tell you in person, congratulations, ODU, getting a win. Were you there?
I was there.
Good to hear.
I was there. Yeah. Can't say I was happy the whole time, but I was there.
Well, got a pretty nice lead, right? And then App State made it interesting. Is that how it went?
I think we made it interesting. Yeah, that's how it went.
Well, after losing 2 straight, good to get a dub.
That is very true. You take the win when you can get it, right?
And starting to hear a little bit more of the James Madison playoff push talk, which I don't know if it's it could happen. Is their only loss right now to Louisville?
Yeah, and I mean, if they run the table, win out, and Louisville does the same, their only loss is to a playoff team.
Mm-hmm. And so of course, Louisville beating Miami may help the cause a little bit.
So, I mean, you could see a playoff that does not have an American team.
I still think there's a great chance.
Yeah, it would have to be the American teams would have to beat up on each other so much for that to happen.
It's kind of what they're doing right now.
It is, but one of them I feel like is going to be the one that's just going to run the table in American.
Right now, the Dukes are 7-1, 5-0 in league play. Donnell, for ODU to get back into the championship mix, you're going to need some losses here. And do they do it East versus West? Okay, so you are in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. When I told you a couple weeks ago, I really did not care. After we lost to them, yeah. I really do not care.
Yeah.
It is over.
I mean, while we're looking at this, shout out Charles Huff, man.
Oh, yeah. From Marshall to Southern Miss.
Yeah, I mean, Marshall didn't even want to bring him back, and then he goes to Southern Miss and got them looking good.
I like my college football when Southern Miss is good.
Yeah.
And they're 6-2 this year. Wow. Very, very impressive.
He can coach.
The Troy Trojans also 6-2, 4-0 in a conference play. So the West Side still TBD with Southern Miss, Troy undefeated. Arkansas State is 3-1 on the East. James Madison running things at 5-0. But Coastal Carolina, that team that could not score a point, the team that got shut out by ECU, all of a sudden 4-3 and 3-1 in league play.
That win is looking a lot better.
And they've won 3 out of 4 since losing to ECU. Their lone loss to Old Dominion.
I'll tell you what, that conference is not good. That conference is not. I mean, I love what you just said there. That conference is not good.
And they don't even play James Madison. So
yeah, they do.
Psych. You didn't let me finish until the very end. When I saw South Carolina, I was like, that.
Yeah, for some reason, James Madison is very small on ESPN's Coastal Carolina schedule.
They play at South Carolina and then James Madison to wrap up their season. So that's Coastal trying to turn things around. Donnell, for ECU to get into the championship, we're going to need Navy and Tulane to lose a game and then see what falls from there. Yeah. Navy at North Texas this week, Tulane at UTSA. I say one of them teams loses.
I could definitely see that. I could absolutely. North Texas is favored to win that game
by a lot.
By a lot. Is it by a lot?
It was 6.5 on Monday. Well, I mean, for an undefeated team.
Yeah, for an undefeated team. Yeah, that is pretty.
Let's see. It is still 6.5.
Okay.
Total 65.5.
Okay.
Yeah. And Tulane was like a 4.5 or something.
Yeah. I didn't realize that one's tomorrow night.
Ooh.
Tulane is the one that I think that's the one that's going to run it. They're just going to run. I don't think because they have the schedule that lends to that.
That includes a win over Memphis.
5.5 for Tulane
next week.
Yep, I'll call that. Yeah, sure. I don't know where that game is, but
9 o'clock
at Memphis. And didn't you say Friday?
Yeah,
on Friday night. Then they got FAU, Temple, Charlotte. So really, it's these next two on the road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can you get through them?
Exactly.
Although at Temple, you know that's.
I know.
That is not a gimme like we thought it was heading into the year.
It is absolutely not. I mean, we're going to experience that firsthand.
You going?
This week. I'm going.
Nice.
I will be there.
Flying or driving?
Flying.
Nice.
I probably should drive, but yeah. We'll see how that. We'll see.
I was surprised that some people are driving. I mean, it's not as far as you would think. It's like 7 hours.
Yeah, we make the trip to the in-laws in South Jersey, which is like 40 miles or something from Philly.
Yeah.
And it's about that.
Yeah.
And it's not a fun drive.
No. I mean, anything more than 2.5 hours, it gets.
Yeah.
You get to see the Washington Monument on the way.
Yeah.
You get to see the Ravens football stadium.
That's pretty cool.
You get to go through a tunnel. Other than that, not much to write home about.
Get to go through a tunnel.
Virginia.
Two landmarks in a tunnel.
Virginia.
Driving through Virginia sucks.
VA. Depends on which part.
No, yeah.
I agree.
I drove to Norfolk from Greenville one time, and that was the most brutal drive.
I just did it.
Yeah. It's terrible.
It's not.
It was
it's okay though. It's quick though. That's what I would say.
So there's a route you can go closer to the coast that takes you over like a big scary bridge or something. I hear about. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
To Norfolk?
Maybe. I don't know. Virginia Beach. I don't know.
Might be Virginia Beach.
Okay.
But Norfolk is just farmland from here.
Yeah, and the farmland. When you're driving from Norfolk to Greenville at 2 a.m. and your phone's about dead and you're using it as your GPS, you get caught in some scary places where it's like, this looks like a horror movie. There's nothing. Not even a house.
Not great. Yeah, I did not do that.
Have you been to Philly before?
Yep. Been to Philly. Eagles fan, man. Like, I grew up an Eagles fan. Like, I didn't, that kind of.
You been to the Link?
Been to the Link, man. Been to the Link. I grew up an Eagles fan. I had to do it.
Yeah. How many fights you been in?
Oh, no. See.
I know you're not a fighter.
There's a difference between, difference between, but have I seen them there? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Not at Temple games, folks. Just the Eagles games. There won't be any fighting in Temple.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, we don't
I don't think there'll be enough people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got any suggestions for J-Bone to hit while he's there? Like any food, sights?
2 things that are on the list, like I definitely have to do Rocky statue and cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Everything else I don't really care to go see.
Geno's or Pat's? That's the question. That's which one you're gonna ride with? That's really the question.
Never heard of either one.
Since Gino has made you
I'd
mad.
probably go to Pat's.
Okay.
I'm assuming Gino, they'd probably give my order to the wrong person.
It's got a thing for Gino.
Let's see.
Intercepted.
Yeah.
A thing for Gino.
They'd probably drop it right before they hand it to me.
Crazy.
Let's see. There'd probably be a lot of hype, and then I would be severely disappointed.
That is wild. One man can just change your whole perspective.
Yeah. No, like the UConn women's basketball coach, hate his guts.
Yeah. Don't bet on them to win this year.
No.
Yeah.
Thank God it's Gio and not Gino Imajuru.
Gio Imajuru. Yeah. So Donnell will be in Philly for football, and then in Minji's next week, right?
Sure will. I'm excited about that. I mean, I just haven't seen the team, so I want to see what they're about and see if we can kick this thing
big.
off right. Tip it off right, man.
So you had an article about Kim McNeil's team as well?
Sure. Yeah, both previews are live. Reflector.com.
Reflector.com.
We're getting into it, man. It's going to be an exciting time of year. This is a really good time of year, man.
No doubt.
If you do our job, dude, we get paid for this. This is awesome.
Yeah.
So many sports.
But the things I enjoy the most about this time of the year have nothing to do with work. It's like the Hornets playing, and they're fun.
They're not fun.
Group. It is a fun group. It's a fun group.
No, I mean, the coach.
Yesterday when you said something about their defense,
they're top 10 in defensive efficiency.
Okay,
not after
let's
last night.
throw that stat away and never speak of it again.
Hey, man, let me live.
It's a new year.
You can live on the offense is fun, whatever, we score. But the defense, no. We're not playing defense.
All right, Sion James is, Cockbrenner is, Musa Diabate is.
They gave him 140-some points last night.
That's because we have a coach who's
without Tyler Hero.
Way overseas.
Now the coach. Whatever, dude.
I mean,
well, who's teaching him defense?
The coach. I told you, he's in way over skis. This guy, he sits LaMelo for like 17 consecutive minutes. At least when LaMelo's in, you're staying within striking distance. The reason it got so out of hand is you take him out of the game for too long.
Is he in foul trouble?
Huh?
Was he in foul trouble?
No, not at all. The plus minus when LaMelo's on the floor and when LaMelo's on the bench is absolutely absurd.
No, I definitely see how that happens for sure.
And Miles Bridges and Trey Mann need to get off my team.
He's fun. Miles Bridges is fun.
Yeah, it used to be.
Not.
Hasn't been good since. Yeah, well,
he's good for
I wouldn't want to see him at Mac Billiards, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. He doesn't understand how the game of pool works.
You're supposed to keep him on the table, not throw him, all right? But I get it. He's used to passing the rock, and we'll leave it at that.
I'd laugh about it. It's not funny at all, and I hate that the Hornets have unlikable guys on their team.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't like LaMelo Ball. I think he's a punk.
Me too.
I think he's a punk.
But it was cool last night. They called a charge on LaMelo, and Davion Mitchell didn't even have his feet set, and immediately LaMelo just flips off the ref. It's like, yeah, you show him. You're not going to get a call the rest of the season because of that, but let him know in Game 4 of an 82-game season.
Tough to root for. Jamie says Miles Bridges is not fun for everyone. That is true. All right. Enough about
fun to watch. Play the game.
What NBA team do you like to watch? Who do you like to root for?
I'm telling you, if I get to rooting for a team, then I'm like watching all 82 games. I don't want to do that. I don't want to watch 82 games. But I like watching the Knicks. It's my whole family's from New York. They're all Knicks fans. I like watching them when the Garden's rocking. It is pretty fun. I like watching them. The Thunder, man, I'm so glad they won, man. They deserve it because that culture that they've built over there with so many young guys is just phenomenal, man. And they're all role models. So I love watching them.
Yankees, Eagles? How do you do that with a straight face?
I mean,
you used to be an Eagles fan.
Yeah, well, I moved. I grew up in North Carolina and Virginia, so I could pick any team.
I
wanted.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I could pick any team. I love Donovan McNabb, so that was my thing. So that area.
That's a good question. If you had to pick one city and you had to root for all their teams, who would you pick?
That's a tough.
Let's say they have to have at least 3 pro franchises.
Okay.
Who would you pick?
At this moment?
Yes. And you got to start liking them right now.
Probably Tampa Bay.
Wait, so you go Rays, Bucks,
Lightning.
Not bad.
The Rays are kind of down. Kind of an understatement, but
then you don't have an NBA team.
That's true. I need basketball. I need basketball. So let's get
right. Houston would be cool because you get the Rockets, Astros,
I like
and
CJ
Texans.
Stroud. I hate the Astros, but yeah, Rockets are fun.
Dallas, nah, you got to root for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not doing that.
I would pick Dallas just solely so I could go to AT&T Stadium. That's my favorite stadium I've ever been in. But I hate the Cowboys. So
Atlanta sports is like tragic, but Falcons, Hawks, you get the Braves at least.
The vibes around there are good though. When you go to the games, it's just like, all right, it's a party. Like at least you know that you're gonna have a good time.
If Seattle,
Boston
if
would be
Seattle
really
still
good.
had the Sonics, that would be number one for me.
Yeah, Mariners are
Oh
cool.
my god, yes.
Seahawks are kind of cool.
Are fun when they're fun.
Yeah.
They just love sport. My boy lives out there. They just love sports. I went to visit and I'm like, yo, this is
Oakland, if their city council wasn't just full of incompetent people.
Like George W. Smith, he ran out in '93.
Talking about George W. I'm still alive. Dave Chappelle.
Unfortunately, Philly and Boston would be great answers to this.
Yeah,
of course. Of course, traditional city. New York,
LA, just because you
Boston.
have so much stuff.
How about DC? You get Washington, you get
grew up there.
Manders,
Sorry, that's not happening.
Capitals.
You clearly see I didn't pick that.
If they go back to the Bullets, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I was about to say you could go with New York. Jets,
I know.
Giants,
No,
Mets,
absolutely not.
Yankees, Devils, Islanders, Rangers.
Well, those are New Jersey.
I kind of got a soft spot.
Islanders, Rangers.
Well, so is all those where the New York teams play.
Yeah.
A soft spot for the Knicks a little bit for some reason, but I hate most New York.
I'm starting to not like the Knicks. There's something about them.
Jamie says Indianapolis. So what do you got? The Colts, the Pacers.
Yeah.
Do they have a hockey team?
No baseball.
No baseball.
The Hoosiers are the 33rd NFL team.
NBA.
It's a joke. No, Indiana football.
Ah, okay. All right. Hunter says Jim's on South Street has really good cheesesteaks. Gino's Pat's overhyped. Way too long of a line. Yeah, you need to find maybe a secondary spot.
I mean, if you got time, you know.
You got.
I don't think I'll have time. I get in Friday night. I leave Sunday morning. Got the game at 2.
Yeah. What are you going to do after the game?
I don't know. Probably there's a casino. Might go there.
A hotel bar.
Oh, you don't wanna
Hopefully,
make
if the
time.
hotel I'm staying at has a bar, I'll probably just camp out there.
I was about to say, I'm hearing you don't want to make time, but that sounds like, all right, a few hours there. You can wait in line. You got a couple hours waiting in line.
Yeah, but I mean, Rocky is number one on my list. Like, I gotta get. I'm a big Rambo guy, so I mean, I'm not too happy to go see a Rocky statue. But I'm
Okay.
big Stallone.
All
Stallone's
right.
the best. Saved my life.
All right. They need a Rambo statue to go out there, too.
Yeah, well, I probably have to travel to
Did
Vietnam.
you say Stallone saved your life?
Yeah, his movies, man.
Which, like, how did that happen?
Just depressed, and Rambo got me out of a funk. Great movies. Stallone's got a good catalog.
But not Rocky? Because that's like the inspirational, like...
Yeah, I'm just not a big on sports movies. I'd rather just watch the sporting event. And like, I mean, a lot of just fabricated stories. I don't know a lot about the Vietnam War, so if they fabricate anything, it's like that could have happened. Like, I don't know.
See, I'd rather just watch the war. So I love Remember the Titans, but like I've never watched We Are Marshall because I know about the story and it sounds really sad. So I have no interest in watching it.
either.
Did I say this on the air? Southwest. We took Southwest from New Orleans, Nashville. We were on going to the Tulane game, and the in-flight entertainment an option was We Are Marshall. It's like, why would I want to watch We Are Marshall on a plane? That's a terrible thing to make an option.
You watch We Are Marshall, Loose Change,
United 93.
Yeah,
United.
I was watching an episode of Friends, and I saw the Twin Towers in the background. I don't want to see this.
or
on the
season
plane.
1 of Lost. That would
Yeah.
be good as well. I saw a tweet last night, and it said, "Look at what they took from us." There was a tweet back in August, and it said, "If anybody gives you plans for November 1st, tell them no.
Yeah,
cancel all plans because here's the college football lineup." And then the retweet said, "Look at what they took from us." But basically, it was Penn State, Ohio State, and at that time, it had the preseason rankings, so it was like number 2 versus number 3.
Yeah.
Miami, SMU were both preseason ranked. Georgia, Florida were like top 15 or whatever.
K-State
10.
was ranked.
K-State and
South Carolina was
Texas
ranked.
Tech.
South Carolina, Ole Miss.
South Carolina, Ole Miss was like top 15 matchup. So we are missing out on some games. We thought Oklahoma, Tennessee is top 20, but at that time could have been top 10.
Yeah, was Nebraska preseason ranked?
They shouldn't be. And I still think they might beat USC because USC is traveling east. Yeah. But one matchup that maybe we didn't have preseason that's good now is Cincinnati, Utah, both top 25 teams this weekend. But it is a good college football weekend. How about Penn State, Ohio State? The matchup of the century. Ohio State, a 20.5-point favorite.
Oh.
My favorite game might be Vandy, Texas, just to see if Vandy's for real.
Yeah, Arch Manning practiced today, so potential he could play.
Which is good for
Vanderbilt.
Who's their backup?
I don't know.
Like Jim Sorge's kid? I was trying to think of a Peyton Manning backup.
Curtis
Manning
Painter's
backup.
son.
Yeah, there you go. There's a good one. Curtis Painter's son. All right, your thoughts, DC, on Pirates Temple. How you feeling?
Yeah, I think it's really interesting because, I didn't realize until I was, writing my stuff, the preview stuff, but, the Pirates defense hasn't had an interception since week 3. So it's like...
And if their quarterback...
Yeah, the quarterback
hasn't thrown an interception.
Hasn't thrown, like we've been talking about all week. Okay, all right. We got the Birdman hands rubbing together, like, okay, all right. No, so it's like, all right, if you're looking for a group to end this streak, like, this group has not been that tight for, like, so many weeks.
But Evan Simon last year against ECU threw not 1,
3,
not 2, 3 interceptions.
Interceptions, yeah.
Count them.
Yeah.
This is the week he finally throws one. But that, you know what? That's a good stat to look at, Don. I looked at the stats earlier this week and was like, wow, 3 picks all year. We got a lot of forced fumble recoveries, but not a lot of picks.
Well, that D-line's just been getting after it, man.
Yeah, but still, there's been chances. They've dropped them.
Tegan Wilkes
had dropped a couple.
Yeah.
I think 2 at Tulane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tulane.
Yeah. But I mean, this is, and then you got Rashid Reason's out. So I mean, this is kind of a situation where you just want to make sure that your red zone defense, of course, has like it's been all year. You want to make sure that's tight and not give up those touchdowns. Like, he threw 5 touchdowns last week, so that can't happen.
I keep going back to the last time we had a bye, Donnell, and came out and scored 0 points against Tulane in the first half. I'm worried about that, but I'm going to give Tulane a little bit of credit on that too. So
sure.
We got to come out, obviously.
That can't happen. That cannot happen. No, not in this one. You don't want that, because then you're going to go down again on the road. You got to fight your way back. So, no, that can't happen.
Trey Savage pitching tonight.
He is. I will be tuning into that for sure.
Yeah, big game 5. Whoever wins this takes control of the series.
There you go, Magic. Magic Johnson. Great tweet about the World Series. All right, Donnell, thanks for joining us, man. Have a good trip up there.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
And
looking forward to it.
Take care of Jared if you see him.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him some Geno.
He's not like Chandler. Jenny's not gonna be there, so
no. I'm a
Huh?
I'm not gonna be traveling throughout the city.
Okay,
I'm gonna be camped out.
I don't want you to get lost.
I'm not gonna be traveling either.
I ain't gonna get lost.
Yeah.
Hey, get lost. Donnell, appreciate you.
Appreciate you guys, man.
I'll talk to you next week.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll take a break, come back. When we return, my chat with Carter Spivey, former Pirate pitcher, now in the Guardians organization. That's on the way after this.
Michael. You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006. Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Hey, Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates!
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group is not your typical insurance company. We're a family-run, independently owned agency that's been trusted throughout Eastern North Carolina since 1963. For 60 years, we've proudly served local communities with a passion for customer service that goes beyond simply meeting expectations. My father understood the importance of rolling up his sleeves and going to work to find solutions for his clients, and our team today understands it too. If you contact one of our 6 offices, rest assured that we'll treat you like family, not just a client. Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, your whole world covered.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on 4 wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
Big news from the Rick House. The Rick House has a brand new menu that you're absolutely going to love. New on the menu are creamy garlic parm chicken pasta, crab cakes, and our new porterhouse, half filet, half strip, tender and juicy, and grilled to perfection. The Rick House is the area's bourbon authority, featuring Willet, Jefferson Tropics, and the Frank Sinatra Select by Jack Daniels. The new menu features new, lower prices and $4 drafts all summer long. The Rick House, Red Bank Road in Greenville.
This is Dale Murphy, 2-time National League MVP and number 3 with the Atlanta Braves. And you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese, biscuits, and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and is always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Now let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
Sounds good. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. Earlier today, caught up with former Pirate great Carter Spivey, now in the Guardians organization. And here's that chat.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, former Pirate righty, now in the Guardians organization, Carter Spivey joining us. Carter, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Good to see you, and ready to talk some baseball with you. Wearing my my Blue Jays hat for Trey today, but
I see that.
Enjoyed the Guardians postseason run, especially, of course, what Big Gav was able to do, and just curious, Carter. I mean, it's probably a little bit different, but does that kind of success trickle down into the organization? Like, how fired up were you to see not only Gavin Williams throwing, but your team in postseason baseball?
No, absolutely. I think it all trickles down. I think winning is a culture. And if you're winning at the big league level, I mean, I think it trickles down to the minor leagues and vice versa. The minor leaguers are used to winning, and they go up to the big leagues and they win. So, and I think it's the same in college too. You bring winners in, and find ways to win. So.
With Trey, and of course he'll be throwing tonight in the World Series, his second start of this World Series. Mentioned Big Gav, Alec Burleson, Connor Norby, just so many guys doing it in the bigs, and then guys like you, man, who are getting it done in professional baseball. It's amazing to see the amount of Pirates, and that's gotta give you some pride too, right?
Absolutely. I was actually talking to Coach G about it a couple days ago, and I think it makes him happy seeing all these guys that are out, chasing their dreams and, having success. And I think it's just really cool. It's cool for not only us as players, but for a program like ECU, you can kind of hang your hat on it. So
let's get an update on you, Carter. Tasted some, AA and AAA in 2025. Tell us about your year.
Yeah. So broke camp with AAA Columbus, and then kind of was back and forth between there and Akron, and then eventually ended up settling in Akron, which is AA, and pretty solid season. Had a little bit of a rough stretch in May, but it was just a couple outings. But other than that, it was pretty solid.
I'd like to ask you guys, where do you see the biggest jump? Well, we had Dixon Williams on recently, and he talked about noticing a difference just kind of with the short season and stuff he was doing in his first taste of professional baseball. But what's it like, Carter, going from East Carolina to the low A, and then as you go to low A, AA, AAA, what's kind of the biggest test, the biggest jump for you've seen so far?
For me, I think obviously, like, the talent level is a lot. It's a higher talent level. But that's also just guys who have been playing the game for a really long time. They really understand, like, for a hitter, like, they understand their strike zones. They know what they do well at the plate. They know what they don't do well. And same thing with pitching too. Like, you kind of have to know what your strengths are. And there's a little bit more of that kind of mental side of things where you can't really almost just rely on talent to a certain degree. You kind of have to have some knowledge and I guess wherewithal, to some baseball savvy to kind of succeed. So it was fun. It's fun to see it, facing some big league guys and just kind of watching them go about what they do and going up against them. It was fun.
As you mentioned, you settled in kind of in Akron, but like yourself, guys are going up and down. So how much do you know night to night about the hitters you're facing? Does the team have, scouting reports for all the minor league guys? Or are you up there just kind of working on you and then throwing your best stuff?
So I think it differs from, organization to organization, but with Cleveland, before every series, we'll sit down. So in the minor leagues, you play Tuesday to Sunday, and Mondays are off. So Tuesday before the game, we'll sit down and as a pitching staff and with the catchers, we'll go over like their entire lineup. You go over like their key hitters or the guys you don't want to let beat you, and go over their strengths, like where you can attack them, what they're having success on, and stuff like that. And then we'll also go over like some base running stuff. Like who are the threats to steal bases, who can move down the line a little bit, stuff like that, and then also some of their like strategies too. Like like what counts do they run on? Like, are they really aggressive, like early in the count, late in the count, fastball counts, breaking ball counts, stuff like that. So we kind of go through all that stuff. And then we also have some data they send us like on our phones that we can kind of review over the course of the week. And so we can have access to it at any point.
Carter, man, your story's awesome, and we'll touch on it a little bit from your freshman days at ECU to upperclassmen. But I want to ask you, you know, kind of facing more adversity in professional baseball, playing with the Florence Yaws. I guess are you with Hoove and a couple of Pirates on that team? And it sounded like Hoove was treating it just as, hey man, I like playing baseball. So he's out there playing ball. You used it as a stepping stone to more greatness, which is tremendous. But how about those days, Carter? What was your mindset going out there playing independent, Frontier League baseball?
Yeah, obviously, coming out of college, finishing up my last year here, I obviously wanted to get drafted or signed right away, but didn't happen that way. And, kind of right after the draft, that time frame, I texted some of the area scouts and basically just asked for feedback. Like, hey, like, what do I got to work on? Like, and they gave me some honest feedback. And at Hoover, I guess, had started playing with Florence, and he talked to their manager and was like, hey, I got a guy I played college ball with, and he wants to keep playing. And they reached out and went there. And basically, for me, it was just like another step to get there. It was like, I thought the way I kind of looked at it was a way for me to kind of learn what pro baseball was all about without playing like affiliated baseball. And I got to face, a lot of the indie ball guys are all ex-professional baseball players anyways. So from that aspect, like, still getting good experience, stuff like that. And it was obviously a really fun time playing with Big Hoove and Benny T.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I just kind of used it as like a learning experience. And then obviously I pitched well, and then, like I said, used the feedback to help myself get signed. So
awesome stuff. And that kind of reminds me of you talking about you reaching out to scouts. Isaiah Winstead, former ECU receiver, kind of went unnoticed and finally just put out his tape on Twitter one day, and it kind of went viral, and he got picked up by the Niners, was on their scout team, and since then has been playing pro ball in the USFL and UFL, things like that. But how much did you kind of you bet on yourself, and you're almost like anybody trying to get a job, sending out resumes and stuff like that to get yourself noticed? Yeah, no, that's it's kind of the way I had to look at it, and I know I wanted to keep playing, and I knew I had more in the tank, and I definitely thought I was good enough to keep playing, but I just had to kind of wait for to catch a break, and eventually it did. That off season, and here I am. So it all worked out. What's kind of next for you as far as your baseball calendar? What are you up to these next few months before you get back going again with the Guardians organization? Right now, I'm living with Big Gav and working out, training over at ECU with a couple other guys, and just kind of enjoying the off season a little bit, getting to see my girlfriend. Obviously, see the coaches over there, see some friends. Saw Garrett Saylor here past couple weeks, so just kind of enjoying the off season, the downtime, because come probably around December or so, it starts to pick up a little bit, start throwing bullpens and whatnot, and all that free time starts to go away. So trying to enjoy it a little bit while I can. Man, I love that. You guys just being back, being around the current team, being around the coaches and things like that. Talked about it with Zach Agnos last week, who had a little taste of success in the bigs this past year. But it's just the sign of a healthy program. And I've said it, Carter, forever. I am a big basketball fan. I want basketball success at East Carolina, but it just feels like we have a different team every year. There's no program. There's no real culture. And man, that is one thing that Cliff Godwin and Billy and past managers did as well. But Cliff certainly has the family, the culture, the atmosphere where, hey, man, you might move on, but you're always welcome back. And I think that's huge for a program. Yeah,
literally, I think the first team meeting when we show up to campus every fall is it's basically that. It's culture, right? That's what we're building here, and that's what we have built here. And I think it, like you said, it speaks volumes when guys just want to keep coming back, right? Like it's one big family, and some guys leave and fill those holes with new guys who want to pick up the slack and keep going. So it's definitely really cool.
Carter, I like to ask guys this too. How has your relationship changed with Cliff from being a player, being a freshman that didn't get a lot of folks out, to being an All-American, to where you are now? How does that relationship grow over the years?
That's a funny question. Yeah, I mean, freshman year, maybe a little scared, a little timid, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to mess up.
Yeah, I'm still that way, Carter, with around him, so it's cool. Yeah.
If any freshman says they don't feel that way, they're lying to you. But no, I mean, now it's basically like, we're best friends, and I think I feel like he's like that with everybody. I don't think that's just exclusive to me, and I don't know. I think it's the culture thing. I think everybody that comes through this program, they matter, they mean something. That you're here to help the program, whether you're playing on the field or not. Like there's multiple ways to help. And Coach G will say that, you can help on the field, you can help in the classroom, you can help in the locker room. There's multiple ways to help. So I think that just goes to show, like, just the culture we have here. Everybody's important.
Carter Spivey joining us. Carter, how much are you watching the World Series? Are you a baseball fan at heart? I'm sure you're at least paying attention to it, but do you tune in? Do you do other things? How closely are you following things?
I'm a big baseball nerd, especially when it comes to pitching. So I've been watching. I'll definitely be watching Trey start tonight. I'll be looking forward to that. I watched this game one, and I watched the game the other night. 18 innings was a bit of a stretch, but I did stay up through the 12th inning, which was about 1 a.m. here. So I was there. I was watching. I was tuned in. But yeah, definitely, it's been a good series so far. Very, very back and forth. I'm enjoying it.
No doubt, and the star power is there. Great moments, great clutch defensive plays. When you see an 18-inning game as a pitcher, is that like a dream? Like, man, this is awesome, or is it a nightmare? Like, how do you look at a game like that from your perspective?
I think being that it's the World Series, it probably eases it a little bit. Like you're out there trying to win the World Series, right? And everybody's going to do what they got to do. And I mean, I think there was multiple times during the night they had starting pitchers warming up for both teams, getting ready to go out there when they weren't supposed to be throwing. Like, I think that's just kind of what it takes. And 18-inning games these days are very rare, but I don't know. I think it's exciting. It's very tense, so I enjoy it.
I love seeing, like, back in the 90s, one of my memories of postseason baseball is seeing Randy Johnson warm up and come in, like, in the 9th or 10th inning, which was awesome. And a guy like you, Carter, and it reminds me of college baseball where you guys start. Sometimes you have to come out of the pen. Sometimes you save a game. So it kind of takes me back to, college baseball and you guys kind of being utility pitchers when you get in those postseason moments.
Yep. And it's actually funny because I kind of had to do the same thing this year. Did the start of the year coming out of the bullpen, and then they moved me to starting when somebody got hurt. So, like I said, a lot of that stuff was kind of just preparing me for what I'm doing now. So that's kind of cool.
When you think about your best days at Clark LeClaire, Carter, what memories pop in your brain?
And I was talking about this with Josh Groves the other day. The 22 season when we hosted a Super, that one still haunts me a little bit.
Yeah.
Just the way that we started off that year about as badly as you probably could start off a season, and about halfway through we figured it out and got really hot. We won 22 in a row or something like that, and obviously hosted the first ever Super in Clark LeClaire. And I mean, we all thought that we were going to be the team that was going to break down that door, but it wasn't meant to be. Maybe this year will be the team. I don't know, but that 22 season sticks out to me for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, that was a wild one, and man, some fun times there at Clark LeClaire Stadium. Carter, do you know where you'll begin your 2026?
I do not. No.
I knew the answer to that question because I asked all you guys, and it's all up in the air. So you're just
Yeah.
but yeah, still part of the Guardians.
Yep. I am just like I said, focusing on like getting better on some certain things this off season, and show up to spring training healthy and ready to dominate.
On that note, Carter, and we'll wrap it up. But how do you add a little bit of velo? How do you add a pitch? Like what when you say get better, like what does get better mean to you this offseason?
There's a couple things that I'm trying to work on, some pitch design stuff for sure. But a lot of it is more like consistency based, just making sure that every time I touch the mound, like in a game situation, I got my best stuff or as close to it as possible. Try to minimize the valleys, so to speak, of pitching. Try to keep everything really like dialed in and consistent. And that's always going to be kind of a work in progress, but that's kind of what you're shooting for, just to be your best every single time out there. So,
well, Carter, awesome catching up with you, man, and we're proud
Likewise.
of you. We pull for you. We always do our Caroline Cook Homes Pirates and the pros updates. So we're always talking about your numbers. So enjoy this time off, and looking forward to you getting back at it in 2026. And we'll track you down again in the future, man.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me on, and it was good catching up with you too.
All right, former Pirate Carter Spivey joining us on the program, the first of 3 Carters here on the show this week. Intern Carter.
Yep.
Should we count him?
No.
Okay. First of 2 former Pirate baseball Carters joining us on the show. We'll have Carter Cunningham coming up Friday on Pirate Radio Live. We'll try to get Joe Carter and Vince Carter,
Chris Carter,
Clarence Carter, all on the show this week. Carter Cruz.
I don't know who that is.
She has been on Pirate Radio, I believe. I think Troy D interviewed her once. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap up hour number 2. Is that
cowbell?
Is that a cowbell? All right.
I put my pants on one leg at a time, and then I make gold records.
Back with you after this timeout.
Hi, this is Will Bell, and I'm running for Greenville City Council at large. Let me be clear. My opponent voted for a tax rate that caused the highest tax bills in Greenville's history, hurting families and small businesses. What's even worse, my opponent supported suing a private business to take down the American flag. That is not leadership. That is a disconnect from Greenville values. I believe in lower taxes, personal freedom, and respect for what our flag stands for. It's time for common sense leadership. I'm Will Bell, and I would be honored to earn your vote.
Paid for by the committee to elect Will Bell.
Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World, 2 names that are synonymous with top quality sales and service in Pitt County for over 47 years. And Brian Cook joins us now. And Brian, talk about your philosophy when it comes to previously owned cars, trucks, SUVs, even hybrids now.
Yeah, we're going to shop all over the Southeast, trying to keep a good mix of inventory. And from there, we want to offer a top quality product to you through warranties and finance that we can provide.
Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
Hey, Pirate fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. A win isn't a win without the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Proudly distributed locally by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue Electric, Plumbing, and Air.
Big game season is here, but we're not just talking about Pirate football. Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast cannons in the stands and the fields. You know what I mean. Stay tuned in weekly as we shoot through fall with the best prices and selection around. Plus, special package deals like the exclusive Bagara B14 Hunter FSP Wilderness Scope combo, including a Leopold VX Freedom 4 to 12 by 50 Huntplex, all for only $11.99. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Hot sandwiches are Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Hot sandwiches are here.
The pilot can't steer?
No, Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
That's worse.
Jimmy John's new hot sandwiches are finally here.
Get ready for a crispier, crunchier, meltier, gooier Jimmy John's experience. Toasted sandwiches are here. Try the brand new toasted category or get any sandwich in the favorites category toasted to golden perfection. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson and online at jimmyjohns.com. Go Pirates!
Hauser untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caden Hauser, and the best way to relax after getting rowdy and dowdy is by having the most comfortable furniture from Bosick Sugg of Greenville. Every pirate needs a good night's sleep, and Bosick Sugg has a showroom full of quality mattresses from the top brands. Outfit your living room to watch every game with a sectional or lazy boy recliner. Pirates prefer Bosick Sugg, serving Eastern North Carolina since 1937, and a proud member of the Pirate Club for over 5 decades. Go Pirates!
Hey everybody, this is David Glenn, and you're listening to my favorite station in Eastern North Carolina, Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Chronic joint pain hovers, and you never know when it's going to rear its ugly head. And that goes for David Garrard, too. This is why the medical professionals at QC Kinetics take their job so seriously. When they treat patients like David Garrard, they are delivering long-term relief. Treatments without surgery or downtime. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today at 252-645-6458. That's 252-645-6458. And now let's take it back in for the wrap-up of Hour 2. Here's Clip.
Welcome back. Ready for a little fiesta.
I'm ready for Chef Sal.
I'm ready for the old Sheffer tonight coming up at Overtime Tavern. We'll be playing sports trivia, watching Trey Savage, watching NBA action, and having a good old time.
Me and my buddy Garrett were up at OT's last night, and I'm a little sauced, and he's like, I want to get something to go so I can have something when I get back to the house. I'm like, oh, you going to get chicken tenders, chicken wings, something greasy? He's like, your buddy Clip says that Chef Sal is good, ain't it? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'm going to get that. It's an odd thing to order at 11:30, but...
It is, but it's got it's a healthy option.
Yeah.
But it also has your meats, your ham, your turkey.
Croutons.
And some good carbs with the croutons to soak up some of that alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a pretty good choice.
It looked good.
I'm interested in trying one out tonight myself. So looking forward to that. Our New Blue Pirate Report brought to you by New Blue. New Blue. Ready to face any challenge at the time or elements. May throw at your home. Your home deserves the best. New Blue. Ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. New Blue specializes in crawl space moisture control. Also, septic system repairs and installations. Contact them today. Call nublue.com. It'll be Pirates and Temple coming up Saturday at 2 o'clock. Our pregame coverage begins 10 a.m. on the Bud Light pregame tailgate. Finally get an early start to one of those shows. Shout out to ECU. This is a great promotion. You want to get people to games? This is how you do it. They are giving away 100 ECU soccer balls to the first 100 fans at tomorrow's game, ECU and Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
And look, they look legit, huh?
That's nice. It's size 5. It's official.
Size 5. What size are you?
I think 36, 32.
Only if she's 5'3". Shirley. I'm doing a lot of old jokes for Shirley today. That just her and I get. But no, they look cool. So be there early. Get your soccer ball and root on the Pirates as they take on Charlotte coming up on Thursday.
Last game.
Yeah, and then they head off to the conference tournament. Volleyball, as we talked to Jennings Hall yesterday, on the mend. A lot of injuries.
Yeah.
And it's been one of those years. They are 11-10 overall, but they've got a couple of home dates coming up. South Florida, they just lost to. They got Rice coming up on Friday at 6 and then Sunday at noon.
Paint it black.
ECU Temple. Wait, what are we doing?
We're painting it black.
Oh, yeah. Wear your black on Sunday. For ECU and Temple. And then hoops coming up next Tuesday night. It'll be East Carolina and Georgia Southern inside Minges Coliseum. You excited for the tip-off?
Yeah, I just reached out to Danny Reed, voice of the Eagles. So hopefully we can have a little chit-chat, little preview of the ball game, see what's going on in Georgia Southern, see what they got returning, the new guys they got coming in, and just take a look at that team.
And then Monday, myself, Jared, and Ken Watlington will be there as the ECU women taking on UNCW on ESPN Plus, and that is going to be a dogfight.
Got to come out hot, man. I mean, UNCW, big rival. We got them coming from women's basketball, men's basketball. We're going there. I think we have them coming here for baseball, and we're going. So yeah, we're doing the whole thing. We're going to win the series.
That'll actually be my first ever game with a media pass. That women's game. I'm excited for it.
What are you going to be doing?
I'm just going to be doing what J-Bone does for the ECU football team. But I'm going to be doing it for
baseball.
You're doing post-game presser?
Hopefully.
Okay.
I'm trying to use as much as I can with it.
Very cool.
It's the same that he gets. So.
Very cool. All right. Well, have fun.
I will. I'll see y'all there.
Yep.
Kind of.
I'm trying to think what 3 people, 2 rooting for one team, 1 for the other, can put on our chest. What can we paint on our chest? Because how about
ECW
or ECW,
purple EC, and then a teal W.
I was thinking purple E, purple C, teal U. So he can go for UNCW. It still says ECU.
Yeah.
Maybe that could work.
Yeah, he could do a little NCW.
But we are going tarps off for the game.
Yeah.
You don't know about any of this, do you?
No.
Me and Ken had a meeting earlier.
Yeah, this is all brand new information.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Big hour 3. Ellerby talked to Justin Hardy earlier today. Really cool event going on we're going to tell you about in conjunction with Justin, Hall of Fame, him being in town for next week's football game. And we got Rahjai Harris, our guy, coming up as well. In hour number 3 of Pirate Radio Live, we'll hear all that when we return after this.
I'm Nick White, and I approve this message.
Nick White believes Greenville's future is bright, but City Council is distracted. Distracted by sending $400,000 out of state for a human resources study. Distracted by fringe issues while hiking property taxes. And distracted by our nation's flag burning $30,000 trying to bring it down. Our priorities are simple. Fix the roads, recruit industry, pick up the trash, and when disaster strikes, respond fast. Show up for Nick White in District 4, paid for by the committee to elect Nick White.
Greenville Utilities customers should be proud to know their electric, natural gas, water, and wastewater utilities are owned by the community. That means decisions are made locally, not in some other city or state. It means the utilities are run in the best interest of the community, not to make profits for out-of-state shareholders. It means reliability is high while rates remain low. Greenville Utilities, safely providing reliable utility solutions for the Greenville region since 1905.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
The very best bagels in Greenville are at Bagel Man. Bagel Man is open every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner until 8 p.m. If you're a person on the go, place your order ahead of time online at ncbagelman.com. Start your day with a breakfast sandwich or dine in for lunch with a tuna melt, pastrami sandwich, panini, or specialty wrap. And everyone loves Bagel Man's fresh-made desserts and pastries. Bagel Man is where Pirate Nation fuels up for game day or any day. Bagel Man, 1904 Fire Tower Road in Greenville.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
This is John Gavigan with the Gavigan Agency. Our top priority is doing what is best for our members. Whether you are buying a new vehicle, a new home, protecting your family with life insurance, or filing a claim, our agency will be there every step of the way. Our goal is to become a trusted advisor for you and your family for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Give us a call in Greenville at 756-1400 for a car, home, business, or life insurance quote today, and give us the opportunity to show you the benefits of doing business with someone who cares.
Are you tired of dealing with IT headaches? Does this sound familiar? Slow computers, constant crashes, long wait times for IT support, and worries about cybersecurity. If you're nodding your head, it's time to call cybersharks.net. We handle IT so you can focus on growing your business. Fast, reliable, and always there when you need us. Call 321-7800 today and get IT support that actually works. Cybersharks.net. We keep your business swimming.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Vacation spots are right here in our very own backyard. Take a trip to a state park and enjoy traditional camping, RV space, and also air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi. If you're by a lake, be sure to check out the opportunities to rent a canoe or kayak and get on the water. Your next adventure is right around the corner. For more information, please visit ncparks.gov. Now let's take it back in to start Hour 3 of our show. Here's Clip.
All right, I'll talk to some former great Pirates here in hour number 3. Rahjai Harris joining us later on. Right now, Ellerby. I talked earlier today to Justin Hardy and Rahjai Hooker. Justin inducted into the Hall of Fame, will be inducted into the East Carolina Athletics Hall of Fame coming up. And he will be here for the game against Charlotte, homecoming weekend, but a great event going on, big-time event going on next Thursday that you need to mark on your calendars. Ellerby and Justin talked about that and a whole lot more. Here's that chat.
All right, welcome back in. Special guest joining us today, Justin Hardy, the new ECU Hall of Famer. The wait is almost over. Justin, how does that sound? Hall of Famer Justin Hardy.
It sounds real good. Something I've been looking forward to pretty much all my life. Just to get a chance to be able to hear that and accept the being inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's been good.
It's a well-deserved honor, and excited for you. And I know the other guy that's joining us right now, Rahjai Hooker, one of your buddies. Rahjai, what does that sound to you when you hear Hall of Famer Justin Hardy?
It makes my job easier. But no, Justin, he certainly deserves it. And I've been very fortunate to have a front row seat to all the success, but more importantly, the hard work and what he's been through as a player, as a student, as a father, as a son. So it's just been very refreshing to see somebody like him get inducted. We're excited.
I think what makes it so cool is that, Justin, I mean, just you were one of the best to wear the purple and gold, but how you represent East Carolina all the time, on and off the field, is something that everybody can be really proud of. And I know you got to be excited about when next weekend gets here.
Oh, I am. I really am. Like you said, humble beginnings. Just being able to bleed purple and gold. All my life since I've been at ECU and continue on my career. That's been the chip on my shoulder to have. Like, everybody always doubted us, so just having that chip, moving on forward in my career, made me successful.
I think you just exemplify what it really means to be a Pirate, just because, I mean, I went back and I looked at the stats in your career. I mean, you started as a walk-on, earned a scholarship, but every year your receptions got better, your yards got better. I mean, you broke Dwayne Harris's career receptions record at East Carolina, and then you broke, of course, the NCAA record. I mean, it's just like you climbed the ladder every year. How do you attribute your success when you were here as a Pirate?
Oh, man, like I said before, that work ethic, the chip that I had on my shoulder, like I said, I walked on. Pretty much nobody gave me anything. I had to work for everything. So just having that chip early on helped me out a lot. Being humble from the beginning helped me out a lot. Just helped me out with the rest of my career.
Now, when people always say work ethic, and you obviously proved it, I mean, where do you think that got instilled in you? Where was the work ethic coming from?
Coming from a small town in Bassboro, I think I would have to say, we didn't have the resources like everybody else had, so we just had to go out there and do it. And just getting the opportunity that I had, making the most of it.
Rahjai, as his friend, his agent that represents him now, obviously a former teammate too. A lot of people may not know you. You wore the purple and gold as well. What was it like knowing Justin this long as the football player at East Carolina, and all the words we just talked about of his career accomplishments?
Yeah, Justin has always been a humble guy from the very first day that I met him as a transfer from NC State. He's always been a guy of like very few words. He led by example. He did things the right way. We talk about work ethic, and he was one of those guys who showed up every day and did what he had to do to get the job done and to lead us. And again, just being around, Justin and some of those other older guys that I have, very fortunate to be around. Those guys, again, they showed up every single day and led by example.
Rahjai, you mentioned you transferred from NC State. How did you first meet Justin Hardy, and then how did your friendship and bond just become to the point now where, I mean, you guys you're representing him and really good friends?
I can't even remember, because obviously we played on, two different sides of the ball. I was a defensive lineman. It's very rare that, a defensive lineman is hanging out with a wide receiver. So I think it was just being from, the 252, Kenston and Bensburg, not too far apart, and knowing, some, similar people. And so we just built that bond over the years as teammates. I've always had this passion and knack for business, and so I never forget. As Justin was going out, I was still a, athlete, student athlete, but we was just getting ready to start our agency and everything. And I told Justin, I was like, you're going to be the kind of guy that we want to represent and do different things for. And sure enough, I mean, it happened, and just incredibly blessed to be able to represent somebody like Justin. In fact, a lot of people don't know this, and I guess maybe some do. Justin was one of the very few first guys to give us my start in the industry. So I'm incredible, grateful for that, and it's been a pleasure.
Justin, how do you remember first meeting this defensive lineman at East Carolina, and how did y'all's friendship flourish?
Pretty much like he had said, him being on the defensive side, me being on the offensive side of the ball, those battles in practice kind of go back and forth. So, you get some chirping here and there, some casual, good competition going on. And then after that, the bond that Coach Ruff kind of instilled in us after the football, we want to be big groups, big oriented outside of the football. So being able to do that kind of helped us out a lot. And then over time grew. He told me that he was getting into the field of being an agent and representing guys. And I was like, shoot, you can represent me whenever you get that chance. And we're here now.
I'm sure you were peppered with requests for people to represent you. I mean, how hard or easy was it to go with Rahjai, who was just getting in the business?
It was easy. I seen his work ethic. I seen the work that he put in, night out, just telling me everything he had going on. So I believed in him, and he believed in me, and it made it easy.
I see the agent business kind of like being the current state of college athletics, that you probably were always still getting requests from other agents to switch to them at all the times. And obviously friendship and loyalty, that can be hard sometimes. How often were you tested to switch agencies or for people offering for your services?
Man, it was a lot. But like I said, I'm a loyal person, and Rahjai is a loyal person. We just been having that bond, having that friendship since, like you said, he got to ECU, and it's carried on since then.
Rahjai, what's that mean to you?
It means a lot, and that's one of the first things we talked about when we talked about not letting business interfere with friendships, right? I told Justin from day one that we're going to be transparent in everything that we do. We're going to hold each other accountable, and we're going to manage those expectations. I'm sure there's probably times where Justin and I has had tough conversations about what those expectations look like and what the realities are, because oftentimes in this business, guys really don't have people in their circle that tell them the things that they need to hear. And fortunately for me, representing a guy like Justin, that was very easy, and that speaks volumes to how he was raised, and then also the team that we surrounded ourselves with. Coach Ruff had this thing where he always told us to avoid bad company, and so that's one of the things that we practiced every single day, whether it was on the field or off the field. And so we took that philosophy, and I still live by that today.
It's funny you mentioned that. I was Googling looking for some Justin Hardy highlights the other day, and the Coach Ruff video of him giving like a speech to I think Epps or Aycock Middle School. It was like a 2-minute message, and he leads off with the ABCs, avoid bad company. And I never really heard that before, but that's like, it's so true whether you're talking to middle schoolers or whether you're talking to professional athletes or just adults in general, because it's whose company you keep is what kind of success pattern you're going to be. And how hard is it for you as an agent to kind of sort through and navigate of who to trust for Justin and present him opportunities?
Well, I think you see it very quickly, and you're able to kind of vet very quickly who's good and who's not good. And I have to give credit to guys like Christian Cranes, who also represents Justin, and David Bond, who serve as a mentor to us all. And he's also, I think he's a huge supporter of ECU athletics. And so we share that responsibility of making sure that we vetted, everything that came across the table. Because believe it or not, I mean, these guys get thrown opportunities from people they probably haven't heard from in 20 years to people who may say that, they're going to make all this money And so, sometimes as a young athlete, when you start saying dollar signs, it kind of, it puts you in a position where it's like, man, like, is this a good deal or is it not a good deal? I just care about the money. And I think one of the big things for us is every dollar isn't a good dollar, right? And so, again, making sure that our guys are around good people who care about them. And it goes beyond just being an athlete. Life after ball is something that we preach and try to prepare our guys for. And so, again, we just want our people to be around, people who have proven track records, And so, again, we have a team that share that responsibility of making sure that, our guys are in good hands.
Justin, it probably gives you a peace of mind to have like a guy like Rahjai that you can trust and his team that can help filter all those requests from, because I'm sure you get inundated with friends, family, business opportunities, and it kind of takes it off your plate and allows someone else, a third party that you trust, I guess, to sort through it and then represent it to you instead of getting emotional if a good friend of yours or a family member of yours or somebody comes in with this $1 million idea or whatever. It can kind of like give you a moment to hit the pause button and say, hey, look, why don't you talk to my team first?
Definitely. It's been plenty of times that I have done that, getting the opportunity that somebody has presented with me. I send it right to Hook. I'm like, hey, this is what the situation is. Hear him out. Let me know what you think, and then touch base from there. So basically, just having that trust in Rahjai, him allowing me to be able to play football, and me sending all my business things to him to make sure everything is what it's supposed to be. It makes things a lot easier.
Well, the business that's coming up is Justin Hardy to the Hall of Fame at East Carolina University, and that is going to be coming up on Saturday, November the 8th during the UNC Charlotte weekend, and we're excited that you're going to be coming back in town. I know your Canadian football season is wrapping up, which is good and bad. Good news is you can be here for the Hall of Fame ceremony. The bad news is I guess your team won't be in the playoffs participating for a Grey Cup. But how excited are you for next weekend? And being a local guy, I'm sure friends and family are ready to come back to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium and help celebrate with you.
They are. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, once I got that call in August saying that I was getting inducted, like, I couldn't do nothing but be happy. Understanding that the season was still going on and then trying to play it out where the dates was going to be. Just having the opportunity to be able to get back, it's going to be good.
And Justin, going in with Shane Carden, your quarterback, and then, of course, Dwayne Harris, a guy that was also a very special player. What does that mean for you this coming up weekend?
It means a lot to me. Like I said, Shane getting inducted with me, we walked on together, came in together. So it's like, it only made sense. We did a lot of good things at ECU. So it made sense. And Dwayne getting inducted, just being able to see the type of player he was coming in as a freshman, walking on in red shirt, understanding how the things go, understanding the lay of the land. He did a great job of doing that.
And Rahjai, we've been partnered with you and Justin this year, talking football, having fun, and appreciate everything you guys have done on Pirate Radio. But when we knew this weekend was coming up, we were like, hey, Justin's going to be in town a little bit early. And we've put together a fun promotion where the fans can kind of do a meet and greet with Justin Hardy Thursday at Tiebreakers in Greenville at their Bells Fork location. Justin, you're going to be joining us from 6 to 8 at that Tiebreakers, doing a little meet and greet. We're going to have some football cards that you can autograph for folks and take some picture with fans. I guess it's a kind of a good opportunity for you to kick off the weekend and celebrate with some fans that want to see Justin Hardy back in Greenville as well.
Definitely. So, getting a chance to see the fans, getting a chance for them to come out, see me get things signed, right before the Hall of Fame weekend, I feel like it was right.
And Rahjai, just a great way to start the celebration of just a fantastic weekend.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be great. Justin will get a chance to come back often. And so, I think this is, again, like you said, a chance for him to kick off a very special weekend for him and his family with fans who supported him along the way. So I know, speaking for Justin, we look forward to being there. I know Justin is very excited. So, yeah, it should be a great weekend.
It's a Thursday night, which means Thursday night football will be on at Tiebreakers, and we'll have a great setup for Justin. You can get pictures. We are going to have a framed autographed Justin Hardy jersey that's going to be for raffle. So, man, if you have a man cave or a wall in your house or office, you'll definitely want to come out and participate. And that raffle will also have some other great giveaways from our friends at Bud Light. So it's going to be a lot of fun at Tiebreakers from 6 to 8 on Thursday, November 6th. And Justin, I think it's just going to be just an awesome weekend. And the only thing all we need is Mother Nature to help kick in some good weather. And, I'm pretty sure the Pirates are going to be able to take care of business against the 49ers that Saturday. But all in all, I know it's just going to be an exciting week. And we're excited with your partnership and looking forward to seeing you on Thursday.
I can't wait. Thank you for having me.
Kahadre, appreciate all you do with your agency and representing good people like and Justin and working with us. And, man, hopefully I know folks will get a chance to meet and greet and talk to Kahadre that next weekend for the Hall of Fame weekend.
No, they don't need to chat with me. Justin is the focus of the weekend, but I certainly will be there to support Justin, not just as a client, but as a friend. Again, like I said, I've been very fortunate to see him work so hard over the years, and so to be able to be in attendance for this special weekend, I wouldn't have missed it for anything in the world.
Is there a Hall of Fame story you have on Justin Hardy you can share with us? If you're give our listeners and audience a little fun Justin Hardy story that we may not have heard before.
I don't know. I think I want to keep my job.
Or just even a game you remember that Justin Hardy in at East Carolina.
I tell you, man, we have so many great memories together. Whether it have been at ECU or throughout his time in the NFL and even in the CFL. I think the one that really sticks out to me is probably the Carolina, beating Carolina. I think it was like 70-something to whatever it was down in Greenville. I think it was just in your senior year, I believe, right?
Yep.
Just that week was so funny in itself. Preparing for Carolina and all the junk talking, that they was talking on message boards and so forth and so on, and just seeing Justin, I think it brought out a side of Justin that I've personally never seen before. I didn't think Justin necessarily had like the junk talking into him, but I probably shouldn't say some of the things that were said or joked about on air, and I won't. I keep that in the locker room. But what I would tell you is to see that side of Justin and the preparation that went into making sure that team on the western side of the state, I couldn't say that they got a W out of us. It was a fantastic week of preparation, of laughter. And in fact, Ruff probably wouldn't appreciate this, but honestly, I don't even think that we took that game week serious in a sense of like, we knew we had that game won already. And that's, a testament to our older guys and their leaderships and our coaches and believing in the game plan and what we worked for all year, all summer long. And so really we went into that game like not even worrying about what they was talking. It was like, I feel like it was a clown fest, really. And like I said, Justin was the center of that confidence. And then I think it showed on that Saturday evening in Dowdy.
Justin, were you throwing some trash around on the Tar Heels that day? Because you were doing a lot of work on the field as well.
Yeah, I always making sure the guys was right, understanding what type of game it was. The last 2 years at that point, they always talked bad about us. We were little brothers, so we had to come out there and step.
Well, that memory always brings a big smile to anyone's face, whether you were in Dowdy-Ficklin or not. That 70-point fest on the Tar Heels will bring everybody a big smile. And, Justin, you always bring everybody a big smile thinking about you and who you are and how you represent East Carolina. And excited for you to have that Hall of Fame moniker over your name. And congratulations on that. And can't wait to see you at Tiebreakers on Thursday to hang out with the fans and celebrate. And just going to be an awesome weekend with you and Shane and 17 and the entire class. So congratulations and appreciate you guys joining us today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks, LB.
Great chat with Ellerby, Kahadre Hooker, and soon-to-be ECU Hall of Famer Justin Hardy. And how about that? You can go talk to Justin, get a picture with Justin, get an autograph from Justin, and be a part of a cool raffle coming up next Thursday at Tiebreakers.
Yeah, 6 to 8 p.m. The one on Bell's Fort. Get a picture, autograph, all for free. Or you could enter a raffle to win a signed Justin Hardy jersey. I think Bud Light is also going to be providing a neon light also up for raffle, neon sign. That'll be cool. All this brought to you by Game Plan XP, Bud Light, and Tiebreakers as well. Glad that this is going on because that'll brighten my day, because at 8:15 I have to watch the Raiders get dog walked by the Broncos. So I'll at least have something to pick me up before a very depressing night.
All right. Good for you, J-Bone. All right, coming up next, tell you what, this guy, he's on the fringe, the Hall of Fame fringe.
Yeah.
Second all-time leading rusher in ECU football history, Rahjai Harris, will join us. 3,092 yards as a Pirate running back. We'll talk to Rahjai when we return Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. Back with you after this.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty, because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021. For a roof that's built to last and service you can trust, the Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie. Shiny teeth in me.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dr. Holly, owner of Pirate Dental. At Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Does your tooth hurt?
They fix teeth.
Chipped tooth?
They fix teeth.
Need a second opinion?
We fix teeth.
Need a crown, have a cavity? We fix teeth. Bottom line at Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Call us today at 252-321-2500 or visit us at piratedental.com. Online appointments available. Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Go Pirates.
Shiny teeth in me.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
At Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, our goal is to turn everyone we talk to into a customer for life. It's a fundamental difference between us and other agencies. We aren't trying to just sell you something. We're asking questions to understand your situation so we can find a solution that fits your budget and your needs. It's a partnership aimed at protecting the things that matter most to you, like your family, your health, your assets, and your time. Our customers don't see us as salesmen. They see us as partners in problem solving. See the difference for yourself. Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, your whole world covered.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and, of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
This is Holt Nailers, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Played Again Sports, buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership, Played Again Sports, buy, sell, trade. Now let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
Jared, how do you feel about neck tattoos?
Neck tattoos?
Yeah. Like, I just saw David Beckham. He's like 60 years old and looks pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I think tattoos in general are kind of dumb. But I saw an interview with Charlie Sheen, and they asked him his one regret. If he had one do-over, what would it be? Not contracting HIV. He said tattoos were his one redo in life,
wow.
Which I thought was absurd, but I kind of share the same notion. I think tattoos kind of crazy.
Jackson, you're a big tattoo guy.
Look, surely everybody to each their own. I'm not saying that you're dumb.
Would you go neck tattoo?
Absolutely not. That is so gross to me, and it just looks unprofessional.
Well, I don't think these people care.
No, obviously
I'm
not.
Unprofessional.
They're all pro athletes, but
or
still.
meth addicts.
Yeah, but I'm obviously not going to be pro in any sort of athletic department besides maybe commentating it.
I mean, I think you can do a job while having a tattoo, but it's just certainly it's hard to look away from.
Not on your neck.
Like you literally can do any job with a neck tattoo, other than being a neck model.
Sure, but my whole thing is, like, if you were going to go into a business deal, right? And
I get that.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's looked down upon.
Yeah, that's my
wear a turtleneck
thing on it. Just wear a turtleneck. That would work.
One of my dreams, coming into this job was to just be able to do it wearing one of my hats and a hoodie and cargo shorts.
Yeah.
And I've done that.
And by gosh,
dream accomplished.
That was like you don't have to wear a tie to talk about sports.
Hell no.
And now you see it everywhere. We've gotten, I wanted this for me, not for everybody.
Yeah.
Now
the radical thing is to dress up and wear a tie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now I might start doing that.
Yeah, I'm not even.
Jeff Charles, we were talking about wearing a tie, and Jeff Charles was like, Clip, I never seen you in a tie.
Yeah.
I was like, Jeff, you'll see me this Saturday, 8 a.m. So 8 a.m. Bud Light pregame tailgate, I came in wearing a tie just for Jeff Charles. I will not be doing that again. But I will be talking to Rahjai Harris about ECU and Temple, and I'm going to be talking about that with him right now.
Joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, former Pirate running back, number 47, Rahjai Harris. Rahjai, how you doing, man?
Man, I can't complain, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed and highly favored. How about yourself?
Doing good, doing good. Looking forward to a Saturday ECU football game after
finally
3 straight Thursdays. We get back to it, a Saturday at 2 o'clock, and sounds like Blake Harrell and probably the team, Rahjai, ready to get back to some normal Saturday football.
I know the guys fired up, man. Just coming off a bye week, man. Being able to decompress a little bit, man, mentally. But now I know the guys back locked in, man, ready to play again on Saturdays, man. I can't wait to see the Pirates go out there, man, and play ball, man. I'm very excited for this team. I tell you this, I say this all the time, but I like this team that we have, man. And I really just felt like we ain't even reached our full potential yet, as a whole offense, defense, as a whole unit, as a team. So hopefully we get it done this week. And hopefully we see, the Pirates roll over the Temple out.
Well, Rahjai, last time we came off a bye, ECU took the field and didn't score a point in the first half. Now, you got to give some credit to Tulane in that because Tulane's a pretty good team, but there's always like a rest versus rust discussion when a team has a week off. But I know we want to see some fireworks early in this game, and hopefully it's not the same story as last time.
Definitely, man. That's just gonna take maturity in that locker room. All week during practice, man, and just focusing on the details and everything, because it is easy to go out there and be lackadaisical coming off a bye week, man. But it's just gonna show who we got on the leaders, who the leaders on the team, man, who's controlling the team. And like I said, man, I just can't wait to see them boys come out there ready to play.
Rahjai, I don't know how much scoreboard watching the guys do as players, but it's in my capacity that's something I'm able to do. I'm able to watch 8 screens at a time and keep up with scores. And last week, while the Pirates weren't playing, Memphis beat South Florida, giving USF one loss in the American. This week, Navy goes to North Texas. They're underdogs. UTSA hosts Tulane. So you got the remaining 2 undefeated teams in the league going to Texas to play road games. So just something to kind of think about. East Carolina right now, one of the one-loss teams, and, man, there could be a whole boatload of them after this weekend. So bottom line, I say that to say we still got a conference race going here.
Definitely, man. And, as a player right now, you don't really pay attention to it. You hear it. Of course, it's in the locker room, man. It's getting heard. But, you're doing the best that you can just to focus on 1 week at a time. And it's so hard, man. That's why I'm saying, man, the locker room has to be strong. The team has to be well equipped with leaders, man, which I know it is, man. We did a great job while we was there. The seniors from last year, man, just, having the standard, man. So just making sure the standard, man, throughout the whole locker room. And we'll get things done, man, for sure.
Rahjai, Temple reminds me of ECU a little bit in the fact that their losses this year have come to Oklahoma, who's been in the top 10, Georgia Tech, who is in the top 10, and then Navy, who is just outside the top 25, and they lost that one on a 2-point conversion. So they've been a little bit like ECU in the fact they've won the games they were kind of favored to win and lost to some teams that maybe are better than them. So this one, their coach, Casey Keeler, who I really like a lot, he was on the Brian Bailey show the other day, but he said that these are 50-50 games, and ECU's a 4.5-point road favorite at Temple, so somewhat 50-50, a little swayed towards ECU, but you run up against a lot of teams like this, Rahjai, that they're kind of equal to you, or maybe you're a little bit better than, but it's kind of a 50-50 shot. It should be an awesome ball game.
Yeah, man, every week is another opportunity to play a great team in our conference. And the American Conference, man, is slept on. And,
Yeah.
Me and you know that, man. But it's going to be 2 great teams going head-to-head this weekend, man. And, Temple ain't going to back down, man. And I know East Carolina's not either. So, like I keep saying, man, it's going to be a great game. I'm really just excited to watch the Pirates go back out there on a Saturday and just go out there and beat them, play ball, and just leave it all on the field.
London got going last game against Tulsa. That was great to see. Marlin and Engelman also getting some runs in. So how do we keep that rolling, Rahjai? You guys were able to do it the second half of last year. It was a great sign to see that coming up or in that Tulsa game. How do we keep that rolling this week?
Well, it was big to show up, man. It really was, man, to get the run game going. It was big to see plays down the field, man. So how can we keep it going? How consistent can we be? You feel what I'm saying? So I think just stand basic, man. Just going out there to play ball and just play fast, man. Having them keep up with the tempo would be big. Getting them tired and hand the ball off, and then we go score for 50, man. So just staying in the game, man, being patient, man. At running back is hard, man, because it might not be there the first 3 quarters. And then 4th quarter, it might just hit. Just staying disciplined, man, and staying consistent in whatever you're doing, man. I think that's going to be key for us to get a win.
As you know, Rahjai, only one ball to go around, but something we've talked about we want to see more of. We want to see more Yannick, and it was kind of interesting looking at the UB stat sheet. I think he only has like maybe 4 less catches than Anthony Smith. It just seems like sometimes Yannick disappears from this offense, just not getting targets. So I don't know. I wonder if coaches kind of look at stats at some point in the season and say, hey, we got to get Rahjai more touches. We got to get more maybe more deep shots to Winstead. You know what I'm saying? Like they look at the numbers and say we got to utilize our guys. Maybe they do that this week.
Definitely, man. It'd be like that with the type of offense that's ran over there at East Carolina, man. It might be 1 week it might be a receiver, one week it might be a running back. You know, it's crazy with the offense, man. It's kind of what the defense gives us. Yannick is an unbelievable player, man, and he's still young at that, man. So just staying patient for him. I know it's probably kind of hard not getting too many balls, man, but you just never know. This week might be the week that he changes life forever. So chasing that 1%, man, as week go on. And I'm excited for his future as well, man. Hopefully he see it through. Just know that Pirate Nation love him, man. And JDB gonna get him the ball for sure, man. That's one dude. He's a mastermind. He know how to create, put guys in space, man, and let them just beat them. So looking forward to that, man, this week, man. I know they're gonna get Yannick the ball, man. I know they're gonna get all the receivers the ball. I can't wait to see Brock. I can't wait to see Anthony. I can't wait to see the tight ends, man. I've been loving to see all year. And of course, them backs, man, the offensive line, man. I'm just ready to see all of it come together, man, for the good of the group.
Ready to see it click. Rahjai Harris joining us. Rahjai, you had an interesting career here where I remember early on you and Mike Houston said, hey, the best guys at practice are going to be the guys that play. And we got to see Rahjai Harris very early on his freshman year. I was like, is he related to Najee Harris? Who is this guy? Who's this Harris kid? We got to know you quick, though. But then you had, injuries, fighting your way back, splitting time. So, like, you mentioned it there with Yannick that there might be some frustrations if you don't get the ball. But how do you, as a player, keep your head? I know how you do it, 1%. But how does a common player kind of keep their head in the game when they're not feeling like they're involved as much as they could be?
Well, first of all, you just got to know who you is as a person, as an athlete. I tell a lot of people this, man. The game is 90% mental, 10% physical. So, if I'm in my head about a fumble or a drop pass,
right, 9
times out of 10, I'm not gonna play the next play well. You feel what I'm saying? And it's hard to do. You feel? I'm saying it right now like it's something easy to do, but it's not, man. It's really hard for athletes to go out there and play ball at a high level against, you feel me, different athletes around the world. But, just staying focused on one quarter at a time, one rep at a time will take Yannick and take whoever a far away, literally. You feel what I'm saying? Doing what I can do, blocking, catching, running, whatever I can do for the team at the best of my ability is key, for that player, man. 2 drive, 3 drive, whole game. You feel what I'm saying? So it's big, not just for Yannick, but for the younger guys behind him, watching them, because literally he's really a leader, you feel what I'm saying, to a lot of guys on his team, just because of what he did last year. You feel what I'm saying? So staying consistent, man, staying rooted, man, and staying hungry is real big for him this year. And I believe he can get it done, man. Once you believe in yourself, man, it's kind of hard to, you feel me, go out there and disappoint yourself. You feel what I'm saying? If you believe what other people tell you, then, you might be a little disappointed. You feel what I'm saying? But as long as you're doing what you know what you're doing and putting yourself in the best situation, man, you're going to always win.
Rahjai Harris joining us. Rahjai, I love the best guys at practice are going to play, and it feels like that mentality has gone from Mike Houston to Blake Harrell when you see Engelman and Lacey getting their opportunities. Lacey before he ended up getting hurt. But do you like that? I mean, it's got to create some really competitive practices, I would imagine.
And it's really like that because, man, you make the practices hard for the games to be easy. Like I used to tell people, I used to come out there and just interview me or whatever, and I used to be like, I play against the hardest defense every week in practice. And they used to look at me like, and I'm like, yeah, like that's the way we run practice here. Like we get after each other. You feel what I'm saying? For game day to be easy. So I definitely believe in it. I definitely believe in hard work pays off. I'm living in the testimony now of just hard work. So I definitely believe in it, man, for sure.
All right, Rahjai, a couple other things. Let's get a Chew update. How's Chew Harris doing?
Oh, yeah. He doing great, man. They played Spar High this past weekend, and they honestly went out there and they handled business early. Chew didn't play. I think he played a little bit in the third quarter, but after that, it was over. Scored a touchdown. They called it back. It was about a 30, 40-yard touchdown glance route. put him in the slot. I was happy to see, man. But Chew is Chew, man. He's kind of like Yannick a little bit, man. It's just you had one bad week, or you think you had one bad week, man, and you got another opportunity next week. And that's kind of how he is mentality-wise already as a junior. So big shout out to Chew, man. Big shout out to my younger brother. Chew, I have a 7th grader, Caillou.
All right.
He's an athlete as well. He played running back at the middle school, man. And he's been 4 or 5 touchdowns a game, man. So man, let's keep him going. Just keep on going, man, from generation to generation, man. So I don't know.
Them opposing teams are tired of that bloodline just running through.
Yeah, man. You should hear him. You should hear him in the stands, man. You should hear him in the stands. You're talking about the Harris blood.
The Harris blood.
We need to come over and eat some of the Harris food. I'd be like, man, this ain't nothing, man.
That's awesome. What y'all talking about. That's awesome. Also, Rahjai, not only is this a good-looking hat, but do you know why I'm wearing this Toronto Blue Jays hat today?
I don't know why you're wearing it today, honestly, but
coming up tonight.
Definitely.
Tonight, Game 5 of the World Series. Former Pirate Trey Savage will be starting for the Blue Jays.
I definitely be watching, clicking on YouTube TV, man. Me and my brother got YouTube TV, and now we can watch every sport. So I actually been checking them out a little bit, man.
Good. We've had a lot of Pirates. Yeah, a lot of Pirates in the playoffs, and Trey Savage starting in the World Series. Struck out Ohtani in the first game, so that was awesome.
That's 1% right there.
Jarrett, before we went on, I was like, what should I ask Rahjai about? You know, and he said, ask him about the Lakers, LeBron. I don't know. I said, man, Rahjai ain't watching no sports, but it sounds like you are watching a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even been watching no basketball. I've been watching the highlights or whatever, man. But
yeah.
Nah, but to be honest, though, I've been watching a little bit more football, man, just to see what's been going on out there, man, for real. But nah, I ain't really been watching no basketball, especially the Lakers. I love LeBron too, but I ain't been watching.
I got you. Well, good stuff, Rahjai. We'll hope the Pirates get a win this week because, as you know, wins make the next games even that much more important. And going to be an awesome homecoming coming up because it'll be Hall of Fame weekend as well. Justin Hardy, Shane Carden, and I love 47, but my all-time favorite Pirate, Dwayne Harris, 17,
most definitely, man,
going into the Hall of Fame. So some big times coming up here around Greenville.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, man. And shout out to all them guys, man. That's an unbelievable opportunity, man. I know they're happy and grateful for the opportunity, man. And just be blessed as a Pirate brother, man. I'm proud of all of them.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Rahjai, appreciate you, man. We'll check in with you next week.
Most definitely, my guy. Good to see you, my guy.
There he is, 47, Rahjai Harris joining us, Pirate Radio Live. Let's take another break. We'll come back. By the way, Rahjai and his interviews brought to you by Basil's. Great spot to head tonight. Great lunch spot as well. Their lunch menu features signature pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, starting at $11. Get Rahjai's favorite, the wings, there at Basil's as well. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant and pizzeria, Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Take a break. Have more for you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most. Whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160. BAM!
My name is Mildred Atkinson Council, and I'm running for mayor of Greenville. Greenville is more than a city, it's our home. Together we'll make housing affordable, support our homeless, improve public safety, fix food insecurity, strengthen economy and infrastructure. We'll also invest in programs that improve health and wellness. We're only as strong as our foundation, our people. Early voting, October 16th through November 1. Election day, November the 4th. Vote Mildred Atkinson Council, a brighter future. Everybody's mayor.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arr!
This is Dr. Hode from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
The right partner makes all the difference. For more than 185 years, we've forged personal relationships with our customers and communities, funding economic development and rallying around the causes that are important to our neighbors. With local bankers you know and trust, businesses and individuals throughout the Carolinas continue to choose United Bank. Proud to support the Pirates. Bankwithunited.com. United Bank. Member FDIC.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality. That's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
When it comes to building or remodeling your home, every detail matters. Hi, this is Kathy Herring with KDL Construction, and we believe great design begins with careful planning and ends with flawless execution. With open communication and a true partnership mindset, we guide you through every step, turning your vision into reality. Our goal, to deliver more than a building project. We create an experience that is seamless, stress-free, and inspiring. Visit KDLConstructionLLC.com to start your transformation today. KDL Construction, your vision, our craft.
This is Chandler Honeycutt from Pirate Radio Live, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of Greenville Auto World and Greenville Motor Company and is fully stocked with an inventory of SUVs, trucks, and cars. Get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 48 years. Now, let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
All right, let's look at tonight's Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. Buccaneer Music Hall, your kickoff to the week should be at the Buck, because on Mondays they got sports trivia with me, Clip Rock. Tuesday and Wednesdays, acoustic nights. Thursdays, Singo and karaoke, and then weekends, the awesome live music. It is Sunday Fun Day at the Buck, jersey giveaway, and a lot of fun out there. As I talked about, a great community atmosphere on Sunday, no matter who you're pulling for. It is fun out at the Buccaneer Music Hall, and a lot going on tonight, including Game 5 of the World Series. Trey Savage on the bump facing Blake Snell, and the Dodgers are a pretty big favorite tonight. So if you like Trey and the Blue Jays, you can jump in on that.
Dodgers nerfy night, honestly.
Yeah, Dodgers minus 190 on the money line tonight. There are a couple of college football games tonight as well. Jacksonville State at Middle Tennessee, FIU at Missouri State. Those two games going on tonight. Shout out intern Nick.
You're listening to Hour 3 of...
That was awesome.
I was wondering what I was listening to.
So I'm listening to Hour 3, but I don't know of what.
Of what?
I forgot to move the mouse out of my way.
Oh, forgot to move the mouse out of my way.
I was trying to get us ready for our Wells Fargo Advisors financial report.
Yeah.
I got a fat
man. Nope, that happened. Nope. Everybody out there right now is like, yep, now I get it. Now I understand why that happened.
I didn't know we had mice.
I got a big problem. As I was saying, shout out to intern Nick, who advised not taking the Hurricanes last night.
Yeah, that was a close one, and then it just got out of hand.
6-3. They lost to the Golden Knights. There is some NBA action tonight. Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone, 5-1?
Mm-hmm.
5-1.
It was a stressful one last night. We had Giannis 50-plus points, rebounds, assists. I'm 5-1 so far on the season. On
5-1.
Points, rebounds, assists, bets.
PRA.
He had 16 at half, and I was like, we're going to need a big half from Giannis here. And then he got it with about a minute and a half left to go. Tonight, going Jaylen Brown 35-plus.
Jaylen Brown.
I try to bet on games that I can watch, so really just Hornets or whatever the national game is. And so going Jaylen Brown 35-plus. They got the Cavs tonight, 7 o'clock, ESPN. And Celtics are depleted, honestly. Injuries, roster moves. So they need to give the ball to the guy that makes $60 million a year. And Jaylen Brown needs to have a good one for the Celtics to have a chance to win this ball game. So 35-plus points, rebounds, assists. I think that's a low number, and I think that we need to take advantage of that low number.
All right. There is the call from the man, Jared Watkins. We'll have our dog of the day coming up on Thursday on Pirate Radio. Let's take a break, our final break. We'll come back and get ready to wrap things up here on Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday after this.
I'm Nick White, and I approve this message.
Nick White believes Greenville's future is bright, but City Council is distracted. Distracted by sending $400,000 out of state for a human resources study. Distracted by fringe issues while hiking property taxes. And distracted by our nation's flag burning $30,000 trying to bring it down. Our priorities are simple. Fix the roads, recruit industry, pick up the trash, and when disaster strikes, respond fast. Show up for Nick White in District 4, paid for by the Committee to Elect Nick White.
Pirate fans, it's all hands on deck for East Carolina basketball. The women open the season November 3rd, while the men tip off November 4th. Get your women's season tickets today for as low as $45, while men's season tickets are as low as $125. You can make a difference for Pirate Hoops this fall. Get your season tickets and let's pack Williams Arena at Minges Coliseum this season. Call 1-800-DIAL-ECU or go to ECUPirates.com.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Hi, this is Yukanda Dunn, Vice President of Business and Workforce Solutions at Pitt Community College. As part of the local business community, I know the power of a skilled workforce. That's why I'm excited about our programs. We're passionate about partnering with you, the business community, to ensure our local talent gains the practical, hands-on skills your company needs. Let's work together to build your team and grow our community's success. Discover how we can support your business at pittcc.edu/workforce.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
And it's 1st and goal for the Johnsons. They're looking to score their dream home. They hand it off to ENC Pirate Realty, Alan Tate, and boom! Touchdown! That's a home sold in record time.
It's a great thing they handed it to ENC Pirate Realty. The last drive, they tried to sell their own home and fumbled.
Whether you're buying, selling, or just scouting the field, the winning play is ENC Pirate Realty Alan Tate. Visit encpiraterealty.com today, where we bring championship service to every yard. At ENC Pirate Realty Alan Tate, they close the deal or someone walks the plank.
Go Pirates!
Are you thinking about purchasing a new home? Stop by and see us at Integrity Home Mortgage at our new location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208516.
Shopping season is in full swing at Russell's in downtown Washington. This is Rhonda, and new arrivals are everywhere in the store. We have new sportswear from Peter Millar, Johnny O, Gentile, and Duckhead. The pants, shirts, sweaters, and vests are all on the showroom floor, ready for you. Shop now for a new sports coat from Johnny O, Harshafter Marks, or Duckhead. And ladies, we're fully stocked with new dresses, sweaters, outerwear, and jewelry. Russell's on Main Street in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
This is Jacob Jenkins Cowart, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. A look at the stock market for the day today. The Dow was down 74 points and closed at $47,632. The NASDAQ was up 130 points and closed at $23,958. The S&P was down 0.3 points and closed at $6,890. That is a look at your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's take it back in for the wrap-up of our show. Here's Clip.
Wrapping it up on a Wednesday. When will the sun come out? Let's get a weather update.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
You sure about that? Thursday.
Bang.
There is a chance of precipitation, but it's showing a sun. Is that a sun? It's a weird looking sun.
Looks more like maybe a Ritz cracker.
Mm-hmm. High of 65, low of 47.
Participation.
Thank you. It only needed it once. You're listening to Hour 3.
That was Shirley that time. That wasn't me playing it twice.
I was wondering why you were so on the ball there, but it was Shirley. Okay. That explains it.
All right, I'm going to shut up.
Jackson, you look very emo today. The hair.
I know. I'm about to dye it back natural. It's getting on my last nerve.
Wait, how do you dye something back natural?
You just grab a box of hair dye and dye it.
Well, then
back
it's
to
not
how it
natural.
naturally
Yeah, what do you mean? Is that not your natural?
Because that way,
you just got to
this
buzz
is not
it.
my hair. No, you do not want to see that. I did that one time, and I'm not doing it again. It's okay. The feeling's mutual, J-Bone. It's okay.
Jared made himself crack up with that one. All right. Appreciate you, Jack, man.
Anytime.
Carter, you had a lot of videos today. Nice work, man.
Yeah, hey, good job.
Way to go, Carter. Jimmy Carter. Jared, enjoyed it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Shirley, see you tomorrow. See you fine people Thursday, 3 o'clock. New edition of Pirate Radio Live. We will talk to you then. For the crew, I'm Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
And welcome into the Pirate Radio studios. I am Shirley Rhodes. A brand new edition of the Holt Naylor Show starts right now.
That's too damn bad! Holt Naylor